30.5, 26.3, 41.5, 25.7, 41 flat, 42.9, 27.9, 40.9, 25.7, 27.6, 36.7, 42.8, 32.8, 34 flat, 25.2, 25. 1 minute left. 27.5. Kevin Ramos. 27.2. 40.3. 29.3. 35.4. 41.7. 103 flat. 104.8. 28.6. 27.6. 26.3. 30.2. 34.2. 33.5. 25.4. 38.3. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand.
Alrighty, guys, that is time. Track is closed. Everybody to pit lane. Track is closed. Everybody to pit lane. Nobody else down the straightaway. Everybody to pit lane. Everybody to pit lane. Track crew, come do your thing. Track crew, come do your thing. We will get started momentarily, guys. It's going to be about 5 to 10 minutes after 9 o'clock because, as I'm being told, there's a little bit of a delay with Keenan, so we're having to wait on him. But Lance will be back shortly, and we will get things situated and ready to go. So make sure you go ahead and clean your cars off, charge your batteries, prep your stuff, finish your breakfast, and we'll get started momentarily, guys. So hang tight. Track crew, come do your thing, please. Track crew.
New drivers begin practice. Controlled practice has stopped.
Mauricio Parra. Mauricio, come to timing and scoring, please. Mauricio to Parra, timing and scoring. For those of you wanting to purchase raffle tickets, come on up to the timing trailer. For those of you interested in purchasing raffle tickets, you may come back to the race trailer, please.
BeachRC.com, the racer's one-stop online hobby shop. Choose from all the popular brands and variety in stock with super fast shipping and great customer service. BeachRC.com still has the local hobby shop feel with all the benefits of the internet. BeachRC.com is the exclusive distributor for Ultimate Racing, S-Works, Pro Circuit Racing tires, Nitro Lux fuels, and Assault RC performance products. So fill up your cart and check out at BeachRC.com today.
Alrighty, guys, the heat sheets are posted online. It's at elite.liverc.com. Elite.liverc.com. Let's go ahead and let's get ready for our driver's meeting, please. Driver's meeting right here backside of the driver's stand at the exit ramp. Driver's meeting, please, right here, exit of the ramp of the driver's stand. On the ramp, please. Driver's meeting. Driver's meeting, guys. Driver's meeting.
Gotta stay.
All right, guys, y'all want to come right here by the podium for driver's meeting, please. Driver's meeting right here by the podium. All right, guys, come on around for driver's meeting. Driver's meeting, please. Driver's meeting. Driver's meeting, please. Driver's meeting. Come on around, racers. Driver's meeting, please. Like to get this one underway. All right, guys, driver's meeting. Y'all coming around, please, real quick for driver's meeting.
What? No. Hell no. No. Especially one that's got an identity complex. What are you doing? All right, guys, we're going to get started here. Thank everybody for coming out to round 4 of the Florida RC Championships presented by J Concepts. Just a little short on our goal. We got right at about 96 entries, so it's going to be a very quick day today. All classes, just for those of you that don't know, all classes do run double mains. That includes the lower classes or lower mains as well. We do have a couple that have 20 or so in it, so we will be running a B main in that class. The classes that have 12, we'll run all 12. We all in the A main, so all 12 will run. The track's big enough, driver stand's big enough. We'll run all 12 of y'all in the main on that one. All races are 5 minutes in length. You get 2 rounds of qualifying. It is on a qual point format. It takes your best overall finish and seeds you into the main. Your throwout round or unused round is your tiebreaker. So if there's a tie, then it goes into the throwout round. If there's still a tie into the throwout round, then it uses the used time run. So it does not use time until you get all the way to the second tiebreaker. So it's all about the finish. We also run double A mains as well, double B mains. That one, the way that works, the double mains for the Bs is the winner of B1 automatically transfers into the A. The winner of B2 will then take the final transfer spot into the A. On that one class, if I remember correctly, I think we got one now that I think about it. On that one class, no, we have 2. I'm sorry, we got stock truck and 17.5, so we have 2. So that class, there'll be 10 that will lock in and 2 will bump. 10 will lock in, 2 will bump. We'll run a 12-car field
So everything just works out to the same. Yeah, so you can lock into them from the lower main in both of those. Turn marshals, we're not doing assigned turn marshal spots. Guys, just quickly come out and grab one of the buckets that are available. Very quickly out to the track. The faster you come out, the faster you go home. We do have some teams that only have 7 or 8 in them, so we need volunteer marshals as well. The faster you go out and volunteer to marshal, again, guys, the faster you go home. There's no reason for us to still be racing at 4 o'clock. We need to be done well before 4, actually by 5 o'clock. We'll be done by 5. All right? Anybody got any quick questions? Very simple, very straightforward. I am running a raffle, guys. I do have to sell all of the raffle tickets to be able to cover stuff. We have sold quite a few already. We still got a long ways to go. We are raffling off your winner's choice. There's 2 prizes, 2 winners. We got 2 car kits to give away or a tire wash station. So if your name gets drawn twice, you either get to go home with 2 car kits or a car kit and tire wash station. So there's 3 total prizes to choose from, 2 different winners. All right, so help me out, helps y'all out. You'll be able to pick up some nice car kits or a really nice tire wash. That tire wash is fully automatic. You haven't seen one of those work yet? We have one up on our Elite YouTube or Elite Facebook page. You ought to check it out. Those things are really, really nice. Anybody got any quick questions? No? They're $10 a ticket. We only sell 120. And that's it. Once they're all gone, they're all gone. We don't sell any more than that. We are going to be having a push-up contest later on between me and Nico Listy. He's going down. He's going down. Nico Parra. He thinks he's getting him some little man muscles over there, and we're going to find out how much man muscles he's got. I'm just kidding. I would die after the second one. All right, anybody got any quick questions? Guys, the heat sheets are up on elite.liverc.com. We do have Keenan, Lefty right here with us. He will be doing some interviews throughout the day. We'll call you over to the podium for your interviews. He'll be doing walkabouts and things like that. So stuff for his No Name RC podcast as well as the Elite page as well. I think it's the first time we've had him at a 10-scale race for the FRCC. So we're glad that he's here with us. I hate that he's hiding in his hole in there, but he's in the air conditioning and he's happy. All right. All right, race number 1. You're going to be up here in just a moment. Novice guys, a lot of the transponders are incorrect, so before you cross the loop or anything, make sure y'all just hold them down at the start of the straightaway, and I'll call you one by one down the straightaway. Because a lot of our transponders are not correct. I got the track. Yes, there are. Transponders are installed. Any other questions, guys? No? They're painted. Right? So thanks to the Coral Springs RC track crew. I can't remember the gentleman's name here in the blue. Joe. Joe busted his ass yesterday. He blew the track off. He immaculately at least a dozen times. So thank you. Thank y'all for everything. Glad to be here. We'll get started here, guys, in about 10 minutes or so. Thank y'all. Whose last name? Joe. Thanks. His last name. What is your last name? Baez? Everybody said Baez. Oh, Scott Baez? Scott Baez? Yeah, Scott Baez. Scott Baez. Alrighty, guys, race number one. Race number one, you're going to be up here in, we're going to start in 3 minutes. Going to start in 3 minutes. See, that extension cord's bad, huh? But the other one worked? Huh. I got you. Yeah, we'll set it to the side and I'll look at it. See if it's got pinch somewhere. It's right there on the ground. Alrighty, guys, we are down to 70 raffle tickets. Down to 70 raffle tickets remaining. If you'd like to purchase a raffle ticket, come on up and do so. 70 raffle tickets remaining. Alrighty, guys, race number one, Novice, to the driver's stand, please. Race number one, Novice, I need Cutter, Colin, Tyler, CJ, Derek, Carter, Zane, and Miss Angie to the driver's stand, please. Race number two, you need to be making your way into tech. Race two into tech. I got to get, almost forgot something. Patrick and Gene. Patrick and Gene. Both of y'all come to timing and scoring real quick. Come to the window. Patrick and Gene. So our printer is not working. So my printer is working, so I have no way to print out each sheet. So either we can skip tech altogether because we'll use our phone. Use your phone? Yeah, we'll use our phone. All right. Yeah, no problem. All right. Check, check. Those batteries still work. Just take two with you. Alrighty, guys. Let me get my turn marshals out here, please. From race number 11, four-wheel drive mod buggy. I need Miller, Joseph, Sean, Kyle, Rick, Stefan, Homer, Dustin, Rodley, Henry, Nico, and Jesus, please. Out to Marshall. I need my marshals, please, from four-wheel drive mod buggy. Four-wheel drive mod buggy. We're going to have our arm wrestling match later. You're going down. Loser has to shave their head. Yeah. Loser has to arm wrestling. Loser has to shave their head. You're going down. You're about to find some of that old man strength. Turn marshals to the track, please. Marshals, come on out.
Well, that shouldn't take long.
All right, we're looking pretty good. Cutter Ross, come across the line for me. Cutter Ross only.
Cutter Ross.
There we go. Colin Ike. Colin Ike, please. Across the line. Colin Ike only, please. Thank you, Colin.
Colin Ike.
Tyler Diaz. Tyler Diaz, come across the line, please. Thank you, Tyler. CJ
Tyler
Craig,
Diaz.
come across the line. CJ.
CJ Craig.
Derek LaBeouf. Thank you, Derek.
Derek LaBeouf.
And Carter Newman. Thank you, Carter. Zane.
Carter Newman. Zane
Thank you,
Drava.
Zane. And Miss Angie.
Angie Ellis.
And there we go. All right, guys, run your hot laps. Turn them loose, turn them loose. Everybody run your hot laps. Go ahead, run your hot laps. Yes, sir. Okay. Yep. Let me get this one here started, and then I'll take care of it for you. Yep. Give me 1 second here. I'll take care of it. All right, this is our novice group out here on the track. We provide our novice racers with all identically matched cars. They are allowed to make some small adjustments. They can change the tires, which I highly recommend. If you haven't done, you definitely need to do, because the stock tires that come on those things are not going to work very well on this track. Keep going, guys. We just run a loop is live. Now we just run a loop is live. Keep going. When y'all come back around, the loop will be live. Once again, guys, when you come back around, now the loop will be live. Loop will be live. Still working on trying to get some bodies from J Concepts to get these things painted. I know they need different bodies bad. Here we go, guys. Loop's going live in 3, 2, 1. All right, loop is live. Loop is live. We are underway. Oh, we got one broke maybe. Get one break on the start. Everybody get their first laps in here. We'll call it out. Yeah, no, I think we're good. Thanks, buddy. Car turn off. Battery come unplugged. All right, car 13, you're good and ready to go. All right, everybody get their first laps in here. We'll call it out. It is Novice presented by Complete Construction out on the track and underway. Race number 2. Start making your way to Tech, please. Race 2 to Tech. Again, guys, I got raffle tickets for sale. Raffle tickets for sale. We've only got 50 of them sold so far. Got another 70 to go. 50 sold so far.
Left.
Need 70 more to go. If you want to purchase a raffle ticket, please come on up and do so. Zane right now leading the way. Got a 2.2 second lead up on Derek. Tyler Diaz holding on to number 3. Cutter Ross into 4. There goes Miss Angie coming across the line into 5. Now Carter Newman going to move up to the top of the leaderboard. Carter Newman on a 10-lap 5:24. Colin holding on to that number 2, waiting on CJ Craig to come back around. There's Zane coming back across the line. I think CJ was the one that was having the problem there at the start maybe. Carter Newman right with a 9-second lead right now up on Zane's. Derek LaBeouf holding on to that number 3 with Tyler Diaz working that number 4. 130 down, 330 left to go. Uh-oh, looks like we got one that may have stopped over here on the top left-hand side. You're right at 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes remaining. Waiting on Carter, and there's Carter Newman coming back across the line with the race lead. 8:05:05 right now. I'll need a little bit of volunteer marshal up after this one. We only have 8 on the driver's stand. Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I got 8 turn marshal spots, so that's going to work out just fine. Carter Newman right now with the race lead. 5.1 seconds up on Zane. Tyler Diaz holding on to the number 3. Derek LaBeouf in the 4. Ruben, you said you needed to come out of four-wheel drive buggy and in the truck. Is that correct? Okay. That's
2 minutes left.
being race 7. Ruben, race 7. All right, 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Carter Newman continuing to lead the way with Zane holding on to that number 2 spot. Carter Newman not going to fall down to that number 8 spot. Got Zane right now with the race lead. Tyler Diaz into number 2. Derek LaBeouf into 3. Oh, there's Carter Newman coming across the line. Did maybe to break out of my minimum? Let's take a look. 32-second lap. He might have. Let's change that. Let's see. He break out of minimum? Nope. Zane right now leading away with Tyler Diaz
1 minute
holding on to
left.
that number 2 spot. 4 minutes down. 1 minute left to go. Zane, Tyler, Derek, Cutter, and Angie,
45
your top
seconds
5.
left.
Miss Angie right now 2.6 seconds behind Cutter Ross. Cutter right now 23 seconds behind Derek. Derek 2.1 seconds out of the 2. Tyler Diaz 3.7 seconds back of the 1. 30 seconds left to go here in race number 1. It's Novice presented by Complete Construction.
30 seconds
Out
left.
on the track. Race number 2. You're on deck. Race 2 on deck. We will not do a resort
15
today, guys.
seconds
We'll not
left.
do a resort. We don't have enough heats here in depth to worry about a resort. So running order stay the same all day. And the race clock has expired.
Derek LaBeouf done.
Derek LaBeouf, you're done. Only one done so far, Derek LaBeouf. Everybody else waiting on him to come back across the line.
Zane Draper done.
There's Zane. He's going to take the win. He's going to set TQ at an 8-lap 5:30. Let's see if Tyler Diaz, he's only half a second back, see where he's going to
Angie
finish up
Ellis
at.
done.
There's Miss Angie Ellis. She's going to come across the line in a 4. Got one streaking down the front straightaway
Tyler
here.
Diaz
That's
done.
Tyler Diaz. And on the last lap, Tyler Diaz will come across the line and take TQ. Waiting on Cutter, Carter, TJ, and Colin. CJ, keep going, buddy. Keep going. Got another laps. Keep going, CJ.
Cutter
Got
Ross
another
done.
lap. Cutter Ross, you're done. Got one on the blue on the top left. Still hot. That one's still hot. One doing donuts back. Whoa, man, that guy needs some tires bad on the back of that thing. We're waiting on Carter, CJ, and Colin. Waiting on those 3 to finish. Waiting on 3 to finish. Carter, CJ, and Colin. Looks like Colin may be out. Waiting on Carter and CJ. Carter and CJ. 2 to finish. 2 to finish. If anybody's got any old tires they'd like to donate to the novice racers, I'm sure they would appreciate it. Anything's better than them stock tires that they come
Carter
with.
Newman
There's
done.
Carter.
CJ
And there's
Craig
CJ.
done.
That's the race, guys. Everybody is done. Alrighty, guys. Race number 1 in the books. Race number 2, you're coming up next. Race 2. Alrighty, guys. Put your cars down. Come on out and grab a turn marshal spot. It is Tyler Diaz taking the win, setting TQ 8-lap 5:27. Race number 2, you need to be in staging. Race 2 in staging. That's going to be 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy presented by Surpass Hobbies.
Rick Jacobs.
All righty, guys, let's get our turn marshals
Jason
out here,
Delay.
please. Turn marshals, come on out.
Brian Lofton. Joe Wallace. Emma Rhymes. David
Tim
Russell.
Larson not here. I've not seen
1
him
minute
this
to the
morning.
start of the race. Steve Fosh. Sign up Bobby.
Alrighty, guys, got
45
everybody
seconds to the
checked
start
in.
of the
Listen,
race.
missing my marshals, guys. I'm missing a marshal out here. Tyler Diaz, Zane, Derek, Angie, Cutter, Carter, CJ, and Colin. Need you to marshal. I've got some empty buckets out here. Got 3 empty buckets, guys. Ready to get this
30
one
seconds
underway?
to the start of the
Turn
race.
marshals to the track, please. Tyler Diaz, you out there, buddy? Tyler Diaz. Here comes one running across. Zane, are you already out there? Zane, already out there? Derek's right here beside me. I see Miss Angie over there in the corner. Cutter Ross, you out
15
there?
seconds
Cutter?
to the start of the race.
Cutter's out there. Carter Newman. Missing Carter Newman, I think. Got an empty bucket down here at the end of the front. End of the front.
Less than
Empty
5,
bucket.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All righty, guys. Loop is live. Loop is live. It is a rolling start, guys. It's a rolling start. Loop is live. Race number 2 out on the track. Race number 3, you're going to be coming up next. That's going to be two-wheel drive expert stock buggy. It is currently 21.5 Indy stock presented by Surpass Hobbies out on the track. Brian Lofton, RC sign-up Bobby, Steve Foch, David Russell, Joe Wallace, Jason Silly, Rick Jacobs, Emma Rhymes running in this one. Tim Larson not here, not making a start, so we'll pull him out of the system. Race number 3, you're going to be coming up next. Race 3 up next.
Four minutes
Very
left.
important, marshals. Make sure you watch your corners now. Make sure you watch your corners. Pay attention. Watch your corners. So right now I got Bobby Phillips out in front, 10-lap 5:14. I think maybe the last time that Bobby Phillips was here at Coral Springs was the running of the J Concepts Clash. That has been well over 10 years ago since they were last here. It might have been for Super Cup, but I think it was all the way back at the J Concepts Clash. Goes Joe Wallace coming across the line, running in at number 7 spot. Bobby Phillips right now with a 3.2 second lead up on the field. There he comes across the line, lays down a 30.6 that time by. Steve holding on at number 2. Brian in the 3. Rick Jacobs 4. Running order staying the same as going across the line. Oh, we got one little trouble here at the end of the front straightaway in that red Associated. Race number 3. Race number 3.
left.
You're going to be coming up next. Race 3 up next. Bobby Phillips still continuing to lead the way. Lays down another 30-second lap, 30.7 that time by. Bobby Phillips in the yellow, red, orange with the yellow wheels, clear wing. Working on the step-off right now as he comes in through the inside section of the track. Coming around that horseshoe turn on the top right at the tabletop, coming down the hill. Right-hand side. Here he comes down the front straightaway with the race lead. Bobby Phillips with a 30.4 ran his fastest lap that time by. Rick Jacobs holding on to that number 2 spot. Steve Foch in that number 3. Rick Jacobs comes across the line with a 31-1. He's 6.4 seconds back of the race lead.
2 minutes left.
Raffle tickets, guys. Raffle tickets. If you'd like to purchase a raffle ticket, please come on up in. Do so. I do got to sell at least 10 more to be able to give away one prize. I need to sell at least 10 more to give away one of the prizes. We have to sell all 120 to be able to give away the 2. Somebody going to go home with a $300 car kit or a $250 tire wash. Bobby Phillips right now with an 8.7 second lead here up on the field. Rick Jacobs in that number 2 spot. Steve Foch in that number 3. Brian Lofton hold on to 4. David Russell in the 5. Jason Silly in that number 6 spot. Joe Wallace in the 7.
Cash app, credit card.
1 minute left.
When you're ready for a track load, you let Mike know or Joe or me.
I'll let somebody know. Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
45 seconds left.
Where'd you drive down? Easy? Traffic?
Like 3:30.
Oh my God.
Got me a little sleep, and then I said I'll make you for practice.
Oh, man. Thanks, Steve.
30 seconds left.
All righty, guys, with 20 seconds left to go. Bobby Phillips right now with the 8.3 second lead up on the field. He's looking to set TQ early here
15
in
seconds
round
left.
number 1. Rick Jacobs holding on that number 2 spot. Steve in that number 3. Brian 4. David 5. Jason 6. Joe 7. Looks like Emma Rimes might be having a little bit of trouble here as she is in the 8 spot. As the race clock now expires, guys, keep going here. The computer call you done.
Yes, sir. I don't have a schedule. It's kind of really whatever y'all want to do. Y'all know this place better than I do. So, yeah, that's fine.
All right, you guys are going to blow the track off after this race. Going to blow the track off after this race.
Joe Wallace done. Rick Sign Up Bobby done. Jason Zilli done. David Russell
Would
done.
please just quickly blow the groove now. Just blow the groove.
Brian Lofton done.
Wait on Rick Jacobs and Steve Foch to finish up. It is going to be Bobby Phillips taking the win and setting TQ
Rick
at a 10
Jacobs
lap,
done.
5:12. Steve going to come home in at number 2 spot.
Steve Foch
And
done.
there we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody is done. All right, you guys, put your cars down. Again, guys, are going to blow the track off here real quick. Going to blow the track off real quick.
How many's left at the end for the first one?
Oh, it's
Good.
well, no, for the first one, 6 left. What's your name, buddy?
CJ.
CJ.
Yep. Make it easy for you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Good luck. Yes, sir.
How much for a raffle ticket?
$10 a ticket.
Okay, perfect. I'll do wait, you said $15 one?
$10 a ticket.
Okay, I'll do 2 tickets.
What's your name, buddy?
Zane. C-A-N-E. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good luck.
Hey, how many you got left?
A lot.
Huh? A lot.
One, two, three, 40, 50, 58.
Which is
It's $580.
give me
Mic check, mic check. Remember, spec racers, you must come through tech. Spec racers, you must come through tech. We are checking battery voltage, weight, and make sure you're in blinky mode. All stock racers, please come to tech before your race.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's get our turn marshals out here, please. I need Bobby, Rick, Steve, David, Brian, Jason, Joe, and Emma to the track, please. All righty, guys, we're down to 54 raffle tickets, so we're getting there slowly but surely. We're down to 54. If you'd like to purchase a raffle ticket, please come on over and do so. It certainly helps out our production program. All that money raised goes right into our production. As you can see, we got quite the production crew here.
Steve Hollybaugh.
Look out, Brian. Don't get covered, buddy. Look out, Brian. Look out. It's okay. It's all right. This thing needs a bath bad. Thank you, guys. Great job. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's get them checked in. 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy presented by GS
Jordan
Hobbies.
Newman. Zachary Schmidt. Drower Max. Mike Herrick. Kyle Rollins.
All right, waiting on a check from Breck and Brock Burns. Ruben Diaz. Ruben's in this race, and he had a blower on his back, so we'll give him plenty of time. Waiting on Jason Veniza to check in. Looks like I got all my turn marshals out there already. So we're going to give Ruben Diaz here just a moment because he was working here, blowing the track off. We appreciate Ruben's efforts and work here at his home track, Coral Springs RC. This is 17.5 two-wheel drive. Waiting on a check from Brock and Breck. I don't think I've
Ruben
seen them
Diaz.
yet here this morning. Are they here? Did they not come in this morning? I ain't checked my phone. I might have got a message saying they're not coming. All right, we're just waiting on Jason Veniza here. Waiting on Jason. No Brock or Breck Burns. All righty, guys. Luke's going to go. We're waiting on Jason Veniza. We'll give Jason here just one moment. What's up, buddy?
Oh, okay. Okay, no problem.
All right, so here comes Brock and Breck. Watch out on the end of the front straightaway, guys. Just hold your cars now. Hold your cars. Here comes Breck and Brock. As a reminder, guys, all spec classes, you got to make sure that y'all go to tech. Make sure you go to tech. As a reminder, I'll let y'all skip out on this first round. Go ahead. We'll give you a pass on the first round because I didn't go over it in the driver's meeting at all, like a ding dong. So I'll take the blame on that one. I did have Bobby Phillips here to remind me. It's not very nice. All right. I'll get Brock and Breck checked in. Still waiting on Jason Veniza. Is he going to make it? JC, you on the driver's stand, buddy? No? He's in tech. Oh. One upside down.
You all right? What's that? Oh. Oh, no.
All right, here he comes. Oh. There we go.
Jason Venezia. Breck Burns.
There's Breck waiting on Brock.
Brock Burns.
All right, here we go. Get turned around. All right, you guys, Luke's going to go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go. We're off and running race number 3, 17.5, two-wheel drive expert stock buggy presented by GS Hobbies. If you guys ever have a chance to go out to Arkansas, make sure you check out GS Hobbies. They also got a very nice online store at gshobbies.com. One of our new supporters here this year for the Florida RC Championship Series. Got everybody on the clock here now. Race number 4 going to be coming up next. Race 4.
Four minutes left.
Patrick, what was the reason for swapping out the car? Was it radio issue? You say yeah. All righty, guys, got our first laps in here in 17.5 expert stock buggy is Jordan Newman out in front. 11 lap 5:15. Jason Venezia hold on that number 2 spot. 11 lap 5:28. They're separated by 2.3 seconds. Ruben Diaz in that number 3 spot. Steve Hollenbaugh working number 4. Zachary Schmidt into 5. Top 5 very close together with one another. Anybody's race here early in this one. 1:45 down, 3:15 left to go. Kyle Rollins working that 6. Breck Burns in that number 7. Dormax in that number 8 spot. Brock Burns in the 8. Mike Herrick in the 10. Race number 4, you're coming up next. Race 4, be ready, please.
3 minutes left.
You got 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Jordan Newman right now with the race lead. Jason Venezia holding on that number 2 spot by only 0.3 of a second back of that race lead. So Jason Venezia right there. Hollenbaugh, Diaz, and Schmidt, they are very close together. They're only separated here by 2.2 seconds. Between 3 and 5, Kyle Rollins running 6 seconds back into 5 spot. Brock Burns right behind him in the number 7. Breck Burns and Dormax now moving up into the number 8 and 9. Mike Herrick working on that number 10. You're halfway there, racers. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go.
All right, guys, once again, race number 4 to Tech, please. If you have not been through Tech, you need to come do so.
3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Jason Venezia right now with the race lead. 0.7 of a second up on
2
the
minutes
field
left.
for Venezia. Venezia's turned a many laps here at Coral Springs over the years. Oh, one with a rollover right as he went through that step up. Zachary Schmidt, another experienced racer here at Coral Springs. He's turned a lot of laps as well. Steve Hollenbaugh in that number 3 spot now, 6.4 seconds back into 2. Zachary working the number 4. Hollenbaugh down to the 5. Put Zachary to 3. Ruben Diaz up to the number 4. Jason Venezia 2.4 seconds up on the field with Jordan Newman holding on that number 2 spot. You're 3:30 down, 1:30 left to go. Race 4, you're on deck. Race 4 on deck. Four
1
minutes
minute
down.
left.
1 minute left to go. Jason Veniza now with an 8-second lead here up on the field. 11 lap, 5:29. As Jason is laying it down here.
45
He
seconds
has a
left.
4.6 second lead now up on Zachary. Old school racing here. Old school racer, top of the leaderboard.
.30 left.
With 30 seconds left to go, Ruben Diaz and Zachary Schmidt right now only separated by 0.8 of a second. 30 seconds left to go. Race number 4, you're on deck. Ralph tickets, guys, got plenty of Ralph tickets. We do
15
accept
seconds
credit
left.
cards. We do accept credit cards if you want to pay by card. We do accept cards. We also accept Cash App and Venmo and all that stuff as well. Apple Pay, Zelle. Race clock has expired, guys. Keep going here. The computer call. You done? If you'd like to purchase a raffle ticket, come on up and do so.
Jordan Newman done. Zachary Schmidt done.
Got 54 tickets remaining. 54 tickets
Brock
to go.
Burns done.
As you come to the line, guys, you're all going to be done. As you come to the line, you'll all be
Mike
done.
Eric done.
As you
Ruben
cross the
Diaz
line,
done.
guys, you're all done.
Drower Max done. Kyle Rollins done.
And it's going to be
Steve Hollybaugh
Jason
done.
Veniza taking the win
Jason
and
Venezia
sending
done.
TQ 11
Brett
lap,
Burns done.
5:30. Jordan Newman going to come on to 2. Ruben Diaz 3, Zachary Schmidt 4, and Steve Hollenbaugh, your top 5. All right, guys, put your cars down. Come on out and grab yourself a turn marshal spot. Race number 3 is in the books. Race number 4 going to be coming up next. All right, guys, let's get our marshals out there, please. Marshals, come on out.
Walter Cruz. Gene Schrout. Dustin Spallone. Michael Russell. Alex Max. Joseph Bayo. 1 minute to the start of the race. John Hancock. Chase Hollybaugh.
All right, waiting on a check from Homer. There's Dustin.
Dustin Ike.
Waiting on a check from Jeff Brown and Homer.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
You got an unknown driver just popped up.
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
Joseph, Chase, John. All right, guys, as a reminder, now we're going to give you a slack on this one, but you got to make sure you go through tech. All racers have to go through tech.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
No, I have not. I've got an unknown driver, and I don't know who it is. But I've got 2 people not checked in. Go across the line because you might be one of my unknowns.
Less than 5,
I understand
4,
that, but it says unknown
3,
driver. It doesn't give me a
2,
name.
1.
2 drivers not checked in. So go across the line before you take all your stuff apart. You're my unknown.
Jeff Brown.
All right, there we go.
Homer
We're good to
Colina.
go. Thanks, guys. All right, guys. Waiting on Homer to get back up on the stand. There we go. All right, loop's going to go live, guys, in 3, 2, 1. Y'all don't have to start at one time now. Easy, easy, easy. Y'all don't have to start at one time. You're all on your own clock. $17.5. 2-wheel drive expert stock buggy presented by GS Hobbies. TQ, time to beat. Jason Veniza, 11 lap, 5:30. Got 2-wheel drive mod buggy coming up next. Guys, make sure you go to tech. All spec classes now have to go to tech. All spec classes must go to tech. You will not get a pass in round number 2 if you don't go to tech. Your time will be disqualified. So make sure you go to tech, fellas. Wow, Dustin Spallone, lap number 1. 12 lap, 5:27 pace. Walter Cruz in the number 2 spot at a 10 lap, 5:13. Gene Shroud, 10 lap, 5:18. Joseph Bayo in the number 4 spot at a 10-lap 5:28. Dustin Ike in at number 5. Alex Max in the 6. Chase Hollenbaugh in the 7. Steve Brown in the 8. Homer in the 9. John Hancock in the 10. No lap counted here for Michael Russell. Got good transponder signal strength at the start of the race, too. He broke. Oh, I see somebody saying that he may be broke. Dustin Spallone right now with the race lead. 11 lap, 5:10 as he comes across the line. 130 down. 3:30 left to go. Oh, got one upside down in the back. Got one upside down. Rick's going over there to him. Get him worked out. Thank you, Rick.
Three minutes left.
Dustin Spallone right now with a 5.2-second lead up on Walter Cruz. Alex Max holding on that number 3 spot. Gene Strout working the number 4. Your top 4 right now separated by 9.8 seconds. You're halfway there, racers. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Race number 5, two-wheel drive mod buggy coming up next. Dustin Spallone now with a 9-second lead up on the field. 11 lap, 5:18. Walter Cruz holding on that number 2 spot at a 10-lap 5:08. Gene Strout working the number 3.
2 minutes left.
On a 10-lap 5:14. Alex Max holding on to the 4. Dustin Ike in the 5. Jeff Brown in that number 6. Joseph Bayo in that number 7 spot. Homer holding on to the 8. Chase in the 9. And John Hancock rounding out the field in the 10 spot. Race 5, you're on deck with a minute 45 left to go. Dustin Spallone coming across the line, 11 lap 5:18. Right now it's 12 seconds to the good with 90 seconds left to go on the clock for TQ here in round number 1. Spallone, Shrout, 1 and 2 now. Walter Cruz to the 3. Cruz 6.7 seconds behind Gene. Alex Max and Dustin Ike right now 4 and 5 as they're separated by 1 second. Jeff Brown right there as well in that 6 spot, 7/10 of a second back.
45 seconds left. $30 left. $15 left. Gene Shrout done.
All right, guys, race clock has
Dustin
expired.
Spallone
Gene's
done.
going to be done. Dustin Spallone going to come across the line. He's going to finish up with 11 lap 5:13. Rest of you, as you come back to the line, you'll all be done. As you come to the line, you'll all be done.
Jeff Brown done. Joseph Bayo done. John Hancock done. Chase Hollenbaugh done. Homer Colina done. Walter Cruz done. Dustin Ike done. Alex Max done.
And that's the race, guys. Everybody's done. Dustin Spallone going to take the win. Reset TQ. All right, two-wheel drive mod buggy coming up next. Let's get our turn marshals out there from that group.
Kyle Paquette. Tyler Rhymes. One minute to the start of the race. Miller Freud. Richard Lewis. Sean
All right,
Alonso.
it's two-wheel drive mod buggy presented by J Concepts. Getting them all checked in. Missing a couple of marshals. About ready to get this one underway.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All righty, guys, here we go. Luke's going to go live. Hey, Jeff, I think I'm missing a marshal right here by me, buddy. Right here by me.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, here we go, guys. Two-wheel drive mod buggy on the tone. 3, 2, 1. And we're off and running. Race number 5 now underway. Race number 6, 13-5 Pro Stock. Race number 6. Make sure you go to Tech, guys. Race 6, make sure you go to Tech.
Four minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Kyle Paquette right now leading the way on 11 lap 5:05. Miller Freud in that number 2 spot, 11 lap 5:23. Oh, we got one stop there, going really slow. There you go to get it going. Tyler Rhymes holding on number 3 spot, 10 lap 5:31. Sean Alfonso in the 4. Richard Lewis working the 5. You're right at 140 down, 320 left to go. Kyle Paquette right now with a 3.9 second lead up on Miller. Miller right now 5.9 seconds up on Tyler. Tyler currently 1.8 seconds up on Sean Alfonso. Richard Lewis holding on to 5 spot. 5.7 seconds back of Sean. I'll need some volunteer marshal help after this race, please, as we only have 5 racers
3
in this
minutes
one.
left.
Need 3 volunteers, please. 3 volunteers for the next race. All right, 4 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Kyle Paquette, Miller Freud, Richard Lewis, your top 3.
2 minutes
Sean
left.
Alfonso right down to 2. Tyler Rhymes with an unfortunate break here on the first lap. Kyle Paquette right now with a 20-second lead up on Miller. Miller 44 seconds up on Richard Lewis. Got a minute 45 left to go. Race at number 5. You're on deck again, guys. I'm going to need volunteer marshal up after this one as we only have 5 racers in this one. So I'll need some marshal help, please.
1 minute left. "45 seconds left.
With 45 seconds left to go, Kyle Paquette with a 1 lap lead right now up on the field. Miller Freud 1 lap up on Richard Lewis. Here in race number 5, race 6, you're on deck.
30 seconds left. "15 seconds left. Richard Lewis done.
All right, you guys waiting on Kyle and Miller to come back to the line to finish it up here.
Kyle Paquette done.
Waiting on Miller Freud. Hang on to it, Miller. There we go.
Miller Freud done.
All right, guys, that's the race. Everybody is done. It's going to be Kyle Paquette taking the win, setting TQ 11 lap 5:17. All right, it's going to be race number 6, 13.5 Pro Stock coming up next. Again, guys, I need volunteer marshal help, please. I got one out here already. Thank you, Brian Lofton. He's going to volunteer and help. See Sean Alfonso coming out to help.
Joe Dudzinski. Dustin Spallone. Rodolfo Torres. Kyle Rollins. Patrick Rossiter. Adrian Gibson. Kevin Ramos. Nelson Garcia. Nico Pera. C. Dobson. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
No check from Teddy Davis or Henry Clappert. Teddy Davis or Henry Clappert. No check from either one of y'all.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
Again, no check from Teddy Davis or Henry Clappert.
Less than 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, guys, hold
One.
on. Let me find my last two here. Henry Clappert and Teddy Davis. So y'all tell me when you want to blow. No, y'all tell me when y'all want to blow. Y'all know your track. I don't. I'll do it after this run. Okay, sounds good. All right, you guys, going to blow the track off after this race. Waiting on a check from Henry Clappert and Teddy Davis. They're in tech. One day we're going to go to a race where we're not having to wait on Teddy Davis. Not going to happen? I know, Richard, it ain't going to happen. Is it the same way when y'all are trying to pack up to leave? You having to wait on him? Come on, guys. Ready to go here. Ready to go. Is he still not on the stand yet? All right, Henry, thank you. All righty, guys, here we go. Loop's going to go
Henry
live
Clappert.
in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're off and running. Race number 6. Y'all let roll them out, guys. Easy, easy, easy now. Y'all have to start at one time. Nice and easy. It is 13.5 Pro Stock four-wheel drive buggy presented by Rockstar Hobbies out on the track. Dustin Spallone right now leading the way on a 13.5.24, waiting on Kyle Rollins to come back to the line. It's Nelson Garcia in that number 2 spot, only 0.3 of a second
4
back.
minutes
Rossiter
left.
0.6 of a second back of that number 2. Dustin Spallone now down to the 4 as Nico Parra takes over the race lead. Nico on a 12-lap 5:01. Garcia coming across the line now 1.2 seconds back of the 1. Rossiter 0.4 of a second away. Your top 3 right now only separated here by 1.7 seconds. Dustin Spallone now going to take back over that top spot as he leapfrogs everybody 12-lap 5:05. 1:30 down, 3:30 left to go. Dustin Spallone, Nico Parr, Patrick Rossiter, Nelson Garcia, all separated by 0.4 of a second. So anybody's race here. There's Spallone coming across the line. Rossiter now to 2, Nico 3. They're separated by 0.8 of a second between the 2 and 3 now. Nelson Garcia in the 4, 1.7 seconds back of the 1. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes
3
left to
minutes
go.
left.
Joe Dazinski in the number 5 spot. Adrian Gibson working at 6. Hardley Torres 7. C. Dobson in the 8. Now it's going to be Kevin Ramos to the 8. C. Dobson in the 9. Kyle Rollins in the 10. Henry Clappert in the 11. Patrick Rossiter now takes over the race lead. He moves up into the top spot, 12-lap 5:01. 1/10 of a second up on Dustin Spallone. Anybody's race here at the top of the leaderboard. Nico Parra, 1/10 of a second back in that number 3. Nelson Garcia, 9/10 of a second back
2
at that
minutes
number
left.
3 spot. Spallone now back to the race lead. Rossiter in at 2. 25 hundredths of a second, all that's separating them. Very tight battle top of the leaderboard. Nico Parra, 1/10 of a second back of the 2. You are now 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go here in race 6. Race 7, you're on deck. Race 7, 13.5, two-wheel drive stock truck. Make sure you go to tech, guys. Make sure you go to tech. Nico Parr
1
now up
minute
in the
left.
race lead, 13.5.24. Nelson Garcia in at number 2. Garcia running a rent a ride in that 2 spot. Spallone working the number 3. Rossiter in the 4.
45
Race
seconds
number
left.
7, you're going to be coming up next. Race 7 up next.
Thirty seconds left.
It is a tight battle still at the
15
top of the
seconds
leaderboard
left.
between Parra, Garcia, and Spallone. Now Rossiter trying to get back in on the action. That's race clock about to expire. Joe still working at number 5. Adrian Gibson in the 6. Rodley Torres 7. Kevin Ramos in the 8. C. Dobson in the 9. Kyle Rollins in the 10. Henry Clappert working the 11. Race clock has expired, guys. Keep going here to computer call you done.
Dustin Spallone done. Joe Dudzinski done. Patrick Rossiter done. Rodolfo Torres done. Kevin Ramos done.
All right, guys, race back to the line.
Nelson
You'll all be
Garcia
done. Just come
done.
to the line. You'll all be
Adrian
done.
Gibson done.
Race number 6 almost
Nico
in the
Parra
books
done.
here. Race number 7
C.
going to
Dobson
be
done.
on deck.
Henry Clappert done.
Waiting on Kyle Rollins. Last one to finish, Kyle Rollins.
Kyle Rollins done.
There we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody's done. All right, guys, put your cards down. Come on out, grab it to marshal spot. Nico Parra going to take the win. Set TQ 13-5-24.
Yes, ma'am. How many you want? How many would you like? One? What's your name? Your name? Madison? You want a receipt? You want a receipt?
No.
You're all good to go. Good luck.
All right, race number 7 going to be coming up next. Got our blowers out there on the track. Give him just a moment here. We'll go ahead and get our terminals later. Guys, while we're waiting on him, I got 53 raffle tickets remaining. If you'd like to purchase a raffle ticket, come on up and do so. Got 53 remaining.
Buddy. Good. What are you waffling? What are you waffling? The kids and the washer too?
But it's your choice of prize. Your choice. I'm giving away 2 items. Your choice of prize.
Okay, so 2 items you only choose one.
Two of the 3. Get a car kit or a washer. We'll do 2 drawings in 1.
Take a picture with Keenan so we can do it.
Hey, Danny. You want me to set him up with, you want to get a picture with him there in front of the banner? Hey, Keenan, come over to the banner real quick.
Yeah, good idea.
All right, guys, we are down to 43 raffle tickets. 43 raffle tickets. If you'd like to buy a raffle ticket, come on up and do so. 43 remaining. All right, guys, let's get our turn marshals out here, please. Turn marshals. I need
Bobby.
Nico, Dustin, Patrick,
Steve
Nelson,
Hollenbach,
Joe,
Jordan
Adrian,
Newman,
Kevin, Rodley,
Jason Zilli.
Kyle, C, Henry, and Teddy. Out to Marshall.
Chris Mayfoot,
Steve, are you on the driver's stand, Steve? Steve Foch, you on the driver's stand? Got a couple of unknown drivers here. Who's that just came into pits backwards? Who's that? Ruben? Okay.
Ruben Diaz,
All right, waiting on Sean Alfonso to get up on the stand. Race 7 out on the track. Steve, if you're on the driver's stand, you're not until race number 8. Steve, if you're on the driver's stand, you're not until race 8. Just waiting on Sean Alfonso to check in. We're ready to roll. Turn marshals, can we all get in position, please? Ready to get us underway? There's Sean Alfonso.
Sean Alonso,
All right, guys, here we go. Loop's going live in 3, 2, 1. And we're off and running this 13.5. Two-wheel drive stock presented by Exalt. That's all right. No worries. All right, guys, once again, we're down to 43 tickets. 43 tickets remaining. If you'd like to buy a raffle ticket, please come on up and do so. We're nearing the end of the raffle here with only 43 left to go. I'd like to give away both of our prizes here this weekend. We got enough tickets sold to give away one of them. We'll turn the second half of it into a 50-50 if we can't sell these 43 remaining tickets. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Careful. Bobby Phillips right now with the race lead. Ruben Diaz holding on to number 2 spot. Jason Cillian at number 3. Steve Hollenbach in the 4. Jordan Newman in the 5. Sean Alfonso 6.
left.
Chris Mafood in the 7. 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. It's 13.5. Two-wheel drive expert stock truck presented by Exalt out on the track. They come down the front straightaway. I got Jason and Silly right now in the front. Nope, take it back. Sean Alfonso now to the race lead. 10 lap 5:14. Bobby Phillips holding on that number 2 spot. 10 lap 5:16. Steve Hollenbach 10 lap 5:26. Race 8, you're on deck. Race 8 on deck.
Three minutes left.
All right, 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Steve Hollenbach coming across the line with the race lead. Steve working the doubles in the back section of the track. Here he comes into the middle section. There's the roller around the 180. Works onto the step on, step off. On the jump away double. It's actually double away triple, excuse me. Steve Hollenbach on that top right-hand side. Working past the wall. Here he comes onto the front straightaway. Steve Hollenbach in the Associated right now out in front. Coming across the line. 10 lap 5:01. He just ran his fastest lap of the race. Bobby Phillips working that number 2 spot. Currently 4 seconds back into 1. Ruben Diaz finds himself 0.2 of a second back at that 2. Race 8. You're on deck. Race 8 on deck. Again, you guys got 43 raffle tickets remaining. If you'd like to purchase a raffle ticket, please come on up and do so.
2 minutes left.
Minute 45 remaining here. Steve Hollenbaugh still continuing to lead here with a 4.9 second lead up on Bobby Phillips. Phillips 9/10 of a second up
1
on
minute
Diaz. 4 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. Race 8, all you're on deck. 13.5, two-wheel drive expert stock heat number 1 of 2.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
Time winding on down. The battle right now for that number 2 spot between Ruben Diaz and Bobby Phillips only separated by 0.2 of a second. And Bobby Phillips just ran his fast lap of race out of 27.9 here in Stadium Truck as he's in chase of Diaz. Looks like nobody's going to catch Steve Hollenbaugh here as he is on 11 lap 5:18. Race clock has now expired, guys. Keep going here. The computer call you done.
Ruben Diaz done. Jordan Newman done. Steve Hollenbaugh done.
Waiting on Bobby Phillips, Chris
Jason
Mafood.
Zilli done. Sign up Bobby done.
It's going to be Bobby Phillips taking that number 2 spot, edging out Diaz for the 3. Hollenbaugh going to take the race window, 11 lap 5:19. Got 2 left to finish. Sean Alfonso and Chris Mafood.
Sean Alonso done.
There's Sean. And waiting on Chris.
Chris Mayfoot
There we go,
done.
guys. That's a race. Everybody is done. All right, you guys, put your trucks down. Come on, go to the commercial spot. I need 1 volunteer, please. 1 volunteer. Need 1 volunteer marshal, please.
Walter Cruz. One minute to the start of the race. Dustin Spallone. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's get our turn marks later, please. I need 1 volunteer marshal as well. 1 volunteer. 1 volunteer marshal.
Teddy Davis. 30 seconds to the start of the race. C. Dobson.
Waiting on a check from Steve Foch, Brian Nunez, and Kevin Ramos. But you want to grab that 6 bucket right there and be fine? Thank you, David Russell. Missing a marshal on the
15
top
seconds to the
right.
start of the
Missing a
race.
marshal on the top right. So I got a young man headed that way.
Steve Foch.
All right,
Less
there's
than
Steve
5,
waiting on a check from
4,
Brian Nunez and
2,
Kevin Ramos.
1.
Check from those 2. Yes, sir. Okay. But, all right, it hasn't come up yet. Waiting to come across the line. Okay. Thank you. Got it. Hey, Kevin, go across the line for me. There we go.
Kevin Ramos.
All right, so now we're waiting on Brian Nunez and Teddy Davis. Waiting on those 2. Do I have shirts? No. Say again? Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Wow. All right, guys, we're going to get this one here started. Unfortunately, Brian done broke his truck right on the warm-up lap. Is it just a wheel nut? Looks like it's just a wheel nut. Make sure they're all tight. Once you get that one there back on, make sure they're all tight.
Brian Nunez.
All right, guys, I got 43 raffle tickets remaining. If you'd like to purchase a raffle ticket, please come on up and do so. 43 remaining. Is it 43 or 53? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 53. I'm sorry, I miscounted. 53. 1. All right, race 8's underway. It's 13.5 two-wheel drive stadium truck presented by Exalt. TQ time looking to beat Steve Hullenbaugh. 11 lap, 5:19. Everybody get their first laps in here. We'll call it out. Dustin Spallone right now leading the way with Kevin Ramos holding on that number 2 spot. Walter Cruz working at number 3. Steve in the 4. C5. Teddy Davis working at number 6. Teddy Davis not making a start here, looks like. Nunez in the 6.
4 minutes
1 minute
left.
down, 4 minutes left to go. Dustin Spallone right now on a TQ run, 12 lap 5:23 here early in this one. Walter Cruz right behind him in that number 2 spot, 6.8 seconds back. Steve holding on to number 3. Kevin Ramos working the 4. C. Dobson 5. Nunez in that 6th spot. 1:30 down, 3:30 left to go. Race 8 on the track. Race number 9 up next. We'll take a very short break, guys, after race number 11, just to blow the track off. And then we'll move right straight into our next round.
Three minutes left.
Check, check. All right, guys, race 9 to tech, please. Race 9 to
2
tech.
minutes left.
Friendly reminder for tech guys, we do have an area set up to the side of tech for pre-tech. So if you want to check your batteries and wait prior.
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
How much down, how much to go?
All right, 350 down, 110 left to go. Dustin Spallone right now leading away. Got a 41-second lead up on Walter Cruz. Steve Foshoto in number 3. Kevin Ramos into 4. Steve Dobson into 5. Brian Nunez in that number 6 spot.
Left.
Dustin Spallone on a 12-lap 5:25 as he looks to reset TQ here. Walter Cruz working that number 2 spot, 10-lap 5:23. Steve on a 10-lap 5:26. They're only separated by 2.1 seconds right now.
45 seconds left. $30 left. $15 left.
All righty, guys. Race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer call. You done?
Walter Cruz done. Dustin Spallone done. Steve Fosh done. Brian Nunez done.
Wait on
Kevin
C.
Ramos
Kevin.
done.
Wait on 1 to finish. C. Dobson. And
C.
there we go,
Dobson
guys.
done.
It's going to be Dustin Spallone taking the win, resetting TQ. 12-lap 5:23. All right, it's going to be 17.5 Indy Stock 4-wheel drive coming up next. All right, guys, put your trucks down. Come on and grab a commercial spot. I do need one volunteer marshal, please. One volunteer, please.
One minute to the start of the race. Emma Rhymes.
All right, guys, again, let's get our marshals out here, please. Marshals coming out. Walter Cruz already out here. Here comes C. Here comes Dustin Spallone. Just grab a spot, buddy. They're not assigned. Just grab a spot.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Joe Dudzinski. Sign up Bobby.
Waiting on a check from Brock and Breck.
$30 seconds to the start of the race.
And I need that one volunteer. Can I have one volunteer marshal, please?
15 seconds to the start of the race.
One volunteer marshal. Waiting on a check from Breck and Brock Burns. Breck and Brock. Tyler, you going to grab that spot? Okay, thank you, bud.
Less than 5, 4, 3.
What's that?
2,
They're in tech?
1.
Okay. All right, so waiting on them to get done with tech here.
Breck Burns.
All right, just waiting on Brock. Got Breck checked in, waiting on Brock. Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, so we're going to pull Brock out of 17.5 Indy. All right, guys, only got 4 racers in this one. I need volunteer marshal after this one as well. We need 4 marshals. 4 marshals. Only got 4 in this one, so I need 4 extras. Bobby Phillips going to be leading the way on a 12-lap 5:15, 17.5 Indy stock 4-wheel drive.
Four minutes left.
All right, you're 130 down, 330 left to go. Race at number 9 on the track. Bobby Phillips right now with the race lead. 5 seconds up on Breck Burns, who's in the number 2 spot. Breck right now with a 2.5 second lead up on Joe Dazinski, who's in the 3. Emma Rimes working at number 4. You're 130 down, 330 left to go. 17.5 Indy stock 4-wheel drive buggy presented by Donathan R.C. We will take a lunch break, guys. We'll take about a 30-minute break in between round 1 and 2. Actually, what time is it? No, we're not going to take a lunch break. We're going to power on through. We're going to take a short break in between round 1 and 2. Then we'll take a lunch break as we get ready to start our mains. That's when we'll take the lunch break. Because it ain't even 11 o'clock yet. Oh, just over 2 minutes left to go. Bobby Phillips right now with a 15-second lead up on the field, but a good battle between Joe Dazinski and going to be coming up next. All right, with just over 1 minute left to go. All right, guys, we are down to 51 tickets. 51 tickets remaining, 51 remaining. Miscounted earlier, sorry about that. Had a row of tickets that got stuck to one another.
1 minute left.
Thought we were down in the 40s, we're down to 51. 51 remaining. Bobby Phillips right now with the race lead, 11 seconds up on the field. Joe Dazinski holding on number 2. Breck Burns in at number 3. Emma Rimes in the 4. Race number 10, you're on deck.
Left.
Race 10 on deck. Be a very short break, guys. Short break. All we're going to do is blow the track off in between Q1 and Q2, and then we'll roll right straight with Novice as soon as we're done blowing the track off. We are going to take a lunch break today.
30 seconds left.
But we'll after that, after round 2, we'll take a lunch break. All right, guys, race clock has expired. Keep on here. Computer call you done.
Sign up, Bobby done.
Break Burns, finish up again, guys. Only got 4 racers in, so I need 4 volunteers, please. 4 volunteers. Waiting on Break to finish up. 1 to finish. 1 to finish. One to finish.
Breck Burns done.
There we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody is done. Bobby Phillips. Let's go ahead and get our marshals out here. Need Bob marshals.
Patrick Rossiter. Joe Wallace.
13.5 two-wheel drive
Chris
short
Craig.
course coming up next. Emma Rimes already out there on her turn marshal spot. Thank you, young lady. Joe coming out and grab his marshal spot. What's that, buddy?
You get a raffle? What do you want?
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, waiting on a check from Teddy, Richard, Gary, and Brian.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
How many you want? You want to change this time? 2?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, buddy. Good luck.
$15 to the start of the race.
All right, guys, need to get my marshals out here, please. Marshals. Bobby Phillips already out here. Joe Dazinski's already out here. Brent
Less than
Burns
5,
already
4,
out there.
Two-wheel drive buggy. Yeah, for novice. No, slicks won't work. It's whatever works on this track. Yeah.
Brian Nunez and Teddy Davis. You're not going to make it? Okay.
Teddy Davis.
Richard Lewis.
Richard Lewis.
All right, I got Nico Parr going to volunteer. Need one marshal on that top left-hand side. Top right-hand side.
Yes, sir.
Did. Okay. Give Richard Lewis here just a moment. We're just waiting on Richard Lewis to get his wheel nuts tight here. Guys, please be prepared for round number 2. All this time that we're taking here to run round 1, we're not going to be doing that in round 2. Please be prepared. Should only take an hour and a half to run round number 1. We are now over 2 hours. Or right at 2 hours. All righty, guys, here we go. Loop's going live in 3, 2, 1. And we're off and running. It's 13.5, two-wheel drive short course presented by High Tech out on the track.
Four minutes left.
All right, Patrick Rosswood right now leading away on 11 lap 5:04. Teddy Davis working in the number 2 spot. Richard Lewis holding on to 3. Joe Wallace 4. Chris Craig in the number 5 spot. You're 130 down, 330 left to go. Race number 10 out on the track. Race number 11 going to be coming up next. Race 11. Patrick Rosswood right now with the race lead. Oh, getting tied up over here with some lap trail slime. Working to 5. (13.5) two-wheel drive short course presented by High Tech. Currently being led here by Rossler as it comes on to the front straightaway. Across the start-finish line he goes. Teddy Davis and Richard Lewis very close together. They are separated by 8 seconds on the race clock. With Teddy with the advantage, just over 2 minutes left to go. Joe Wallace working at 4. Race number 11 coming up next. Race 11.
2 minutes left.
I will need I'll need 2 volunteer marshals for the next race. I need 2 volunteers. Brian Nunez is here. Didn't make the start. Gary Teeter not here. Just over 1 minute left to go. Rossiter with a 1-lap lead now up on the field. Teddy Davis holding on that number 2 spot. Oh, man. Hard into the pipe there for Teddy. Race number 11. You're coming up next. Race 11. Buggy coming up next.
1 minute left. "45 seconds left.
40 seconds left to go. No close battles to call right now as everybody's spread apart by 12 seconds or more.
30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
Alrighty, guys, race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer call you done.
Patrick Rossiter done.
Again, guys, I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. 2 volunteer marshals. Be a short break in between Q1,
Davis
Q2.
done.
Short break. All we're going to do is blow the track off. As you race it back to the line, guys, you're all going to be
Richard
done.
Lewis done.
Teddy Davis going to come on in 2. Richard Lewis in the 3. Looks like Joe Wallace going to finish up in the 4. As he comes to the
Joe
line.
Wallace
Waiting
done.
on Chris Craig. Chris Craig going to finish up in the number 5 spot. And there we go,
Chris
guys.
Craig
That's
done.
the race. Everybody's done. All right, guys, I need 2 volunteers, please. 2 volunteers. 4-wheel drive mod buggy. Full field of 12 coming up next. I got to make sure we cover all those marshal spots.
Kyle Paquette.
I got Jason Venezia going to come out and help.
Yes, sir. Homer? Homer. Omar? Okay. Well, I'm sorry, I'm white. Sorry. Yeah, not Spanish. So yeah. Omar. Got it.
Omar, is it spelled correctly? Omar, is it spelled correctly? Okay. Thank you. All right, so I got Brian Lofton going to grab a spot. Jason Venezia grabbing a spot, so I got my turn marshals out there. All right, novice racers that are looking for a better set of rear tires. I got a set here for you that a racer just donated. So if you are in the novice class and you only have the stock rear tires,
1 minute to the start
and you'd like
of the
a
race.
better set for free to use, I got a set for you.
Miller Freud. Dustin Ike. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Rick Jinso. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Henry Clapper. Steven Hernandez. Homer Colina.
All right, here we go.
15
Got everybody
seconds to the
checked
start
in.
of the race.
What's up, buddy? All I got is just rears. That's all I got.
Less than 5, 4,
What's up, buddy?
3, 2, 1.
That's all I had. I'm sorry.
All right, guys, here we go. Luke's going live in 3, 2. Got one running out onto the track to get it worked out. Are we missing a car? All right, here we go, guys. Luke's going live in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're off and running. Race number 11 underway. Race number 1, novice. You're going to be up here in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We're going to take a short break. Going to blow the track off. We'll see the groove starting to form up down here on this end of the front straightaway. It's slowly starting to burn in. Oh, man, went hard into the pipe there. Darn. Nico Parr right now leading away. Stefan Hernandez in that number 2 spot. Now Rick Jacobs going to move to that number 2. Stefan in that number 3. Dustin in the 4. Kyle Paquette 5. It's four-wheel drive modified buggy presented by J Concepts out on the track. Race number 1. Novice going to be up here in about 5 minutes, guys. Actually, be a little more than 5 minutes. Be about 10 minutes because we'll take a 5-minute break to blow the track off. Should be up in about 10 minutes.
Four minutes left.
All righty, guys, we're down to 46 tickets remaining. 46 tickets remaining. If you'd like to purchase a raffle ticket, come on up and do so. Down to 46 remaining.
Three minutes left.
Two minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. It's Nico Parra right now with race lead 13-5-13. Stefan Hernandez holding on that number 2 spot. Kyle Paquette working at number 3. Rick Jacobs in the 4. Dustin 5. Jesus Rios in that number 3. Miller Freud in the 4. Oh, got a long lap there for Henry Clappert. Joseph Bayo in that number 8 spot. Sean Alfonso in the 9. Omar in the number 10 spot. Rodelay in the 11. Rodelay says he's just here to send it. Nico Parr right now with a race lead. 8.6 seconds up on the field. 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes left.
Miller Freud coming across the line right now, working that number 7 spot. Good to have Miller at the racetrack as he still continues his recovery from surgery. Miller working in the middle section of the track, coming around the horseshoe turn. That is the yellow and red X-ray. Oh, looks like it's a little loose in the rear as he's trying to find some rear traction. Here he comes on to the front straightaway. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You want to get a raffle ticket? How many would you like? 5. 5? I promise you, they're all winners. What's your name, sir? Chris. Chris? What's your last name, Chris? Price. Price? I'll put down Price. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yep.
1 minute left. "45 seconds left.
All right, 45 seconds left to go. Nico Parr continuing to lead away. Stefan Hernandez working at number 2. Kyle Paquette into 3. Dustin Ike into 4. Rick Jacobs 5. Jesus holding on at number 6 spot. Joseph Bayo in the number 7.
Left.
Miller Freud in the 8. Rodley Torres in the 9. Sean Alfonso 10. Omar in the 11. And Henry Clappert rounding out the field in the 12 spot.
"15 seconds left.
Alrighty, guys, race clock is about to expire here. It don't look like anybody can be able to take it away from Nico Parra. Parra in that rental ride. All right, track crew going to blow the track off after this
Homer
race.
Colina done.
Then we're going to move right straight
Joseph
into
Bayo
Novice.
done.
Novice going to
Henry
be coming
Clappert
up
done.
next.
Nico Parra done. Stephen Hernandez done. Kyle Paquette done. Sean Alonso done.
Waiting on Dustin,
Ike
Rick, Jesus.
Miller Freud
There's
done.
Miller.
Rick
Sean
Jacobs
Alfonso's
done.
already done. Homer's already done. Waiting on Jesus. Last one to finish. Jesus, last one to finish. Nico Parr going to take the win. Set TQ 13-5-11. Waiting on Jesus. And
Jesus
there we go,
Rio's
guys.
done.
That's a race. Everybody is done. All right. Put your cars down, guys. Come on out. Grab a marshal spot. Going to blow the track off. Fellas, blow the track off. They're going to move into novice. Running order stay exactly the same, guys.
BeachRC.com, the racer's one-stop online hobby shop. Choose from all the popular brand and variety in stock with super fast shipping and great customer service. BeachRC.com still has the local hobby shop feel with all the benefits of the internet. BeachRC.com is the exclusive distributor for Ultimate Racing, S-Works, Pro Circuit Racing tires, Nitro Lux fuels, and Assault RC performance products. So fill up your cart and check out at BeachRC.com today.
As we venture down the roads of the modern age, we are accompanied by cars equipped with marvelous technologies, such as blind spot monitoring and adaptive cruise control. But what happens when these advanced systems succumb to the brutal forces of a collision? That's where DB Orlando Collision excels. We operate with an unwavering commitment to help you and your family get back on the road with confidence and assurance that the vehicle's integrity has been completely restored to pre-loss condition. When it comes to choosing a collision repair service, most of us put our trust in our insurance companies. Unfortunately, insurers and their partnered facilities prioritize profit over safety. At DB Orlando Collision, we are dedicated to providing our clients with unparalleled service and transparency. Don't let your collision repair become yet another accident. Take control of your repairs today and entrust your vehicle to the experts at DB Orlando Collision.
Legend behind it. What's your name, brother?
Gene the Machine Hickerson.
Gene the Machine, people. This way y'all can get a face. Y'all know what it is, this and that. But he got a great product that's coming out, and it's been doing really good out here. And I want to bring it to you first to show you. I know you can probably see it on the website, but let's take a look. Tell me what you're working with, baby.
This is how they're going to come in a set of 4 tires, rims, inserts, and also 4 sidewall stiffeners. Those can be glued on the inside of the tire, on the outside against the face of the dish, and that stiffens the sidewall for high bite tracks and also tracks with lots of ruts in the corners. It makes it skim over the ruts easier without traction rolling. And the price point is $60 for 4 tires.
As we venture down the roads of the modern age, we are accompanied by cars equipped with marvelous technologies, such as blind spot monitoring and adaptive cruise control. But what happens when these advanced systems succumb to the brutal forces of a collision? That's where DB Orlando Collision excels. We operate with an unwavering commitment to help you and your family get back on the road with confidence and assurance that the vehicle's integrity has been completely restored to pre-loss condition. When it comes to choosing a collision repair service, most of us put our trust in our insurance companies. Unfortunately, insurers and their partnered facilities prioritize profit over safety. At DB Orlando Collision, we are dedicated to providing our clients with unparalleled service and transparency. Don't let your collision repair become yet another accident. Take control of your repairs today and entrust your vehicle to the experts at DB Orlando Collision.
Legend behind it. What's your name, brother?
Gene the Machine Hickerson.
Gene the Machine, people. This way y'all can get a face. Y'all know what it is, this and that. But he got a great product that's coming out, and it's been doing really good out here. And I want to bring it to you first to show you. I know you can probably see it on the website, but let's take a look. Tell me what you're working with, baby.
This is how they're going to come in a set of 4 tires, rims, inserts, and also 4 sidewall stiffeners. Those can be glued on the inside of the tire, on the outside against the face of the dish, and that stiffens the sidewall for high bite tracks and also tracks with lots of ruts in the corners. It makes it skim over the ruts easier without traction rolling. And the price point is $60 for 4 tires.
As we venture down the roads of the modern age, we are accompanied by cars equipped with marvelous technologies, such as blind spot monitoring and adaptive cruise control. But what happens when these advanced systems succumb to the brutal forces of a collision? That's where DB Orlando Collision excels. We operate with an unwavering commitment to help you and your family get back on the road with confidence and assurance that the vehicle's integrity has been completely restored to pre-loss condition. When it comes to choosing a collision repair service, most of us put our trust in our insurance companies. Unfortunately, insurers and their partnered facilities prioritize profit over safety. At DB Orlando Collision, we are dedicated to providing our clients with unparalleled service and transparency. Don't let your collision repair become yet another accident. Take control of your repairs today and entrust your vehicle to the experts at DB Orlando Collision.
legend behind it. What's your name, brother?
G and the Machine Hickerson.
G and the Machine, people. This way y'all can get a face. Y'all know what it is, this and that. But he got a great product that's coming out, and it's been doing really good out here. And I want to bring it to you first to show you. I know you can probably see it on the website, but let's take a look. Tell me what you're working with, baby.
Tyler Diaz.
Did Colin change cars? Tell me.
Colin Ike.
Okay. All right. Here we go, guys. Loop's going live in 3, 2, 1. Loop is live. Loop is live. We're off and running. Race number 1 now underway. Race number 2, you're coming up next. Race 2 coming up next. Oh, got one there broke. Something looks like it popped off a ball cup. Popped off a ball cup there on that one. See if we can get somebody out there to fix that one. Looks like Zach's going to go out there and grab it. Looks like they popped off a ball cup. Tyler Diaz right now leading the way. You're right on the loop there, Zach. Right on the loop,
left.
buddy. Right on the loop. You're sitting right on the loop. There you go. Thank you. 1 minute down. 4 minutes left to go. Zane holding on number 2 spot. Tyler working at number 3. Thank you, Zach. 140 down, 320 left to go.
Three minutes left.
Is Zane, Angie, Derek, Tyler, Colin, CJ, Cutter, and Carter Newman your running order. Zane right now with the race lead, 3.8 seconds up on Angie. Angie with a 63/100ths of a second lead up on Derek. Ooh, that'll be some trash talking there on that ride home if Angie's able to edge out Derek for the number 2 spot. Tyler Diaz holding on to the 4, Colin in the 5, CJ 6. Race number 2, you need to be going through tech. Race 2, going through tech. Zane right now with the race lead, 3.7 seconds up on the field. Got 41 raffle tickets, guys. 41 raffle tickets. Like the first raffle ticket, please come on up and do so.
2 minutes left.
Zane right now with a 7-second lead here up on Tyler. Collins still working at number 3. Derek in the 4 and Cutter 5. Colin coming across the line right now, 3 seconds back of the 2. Angela's coming across the line into number 7. I think Angie might have got some of the announcer curse here. Oh, one hard into the wall over here.
1 minute left.
Time winding on down here with 1 minute left to go. Zane right now with a 10-second lead there up on the field. He's looking to wrap up TQ.
45 seconds left.
It's Zane, Colin, Derek, Cutter, and Tyler. Your top 5. CJ and Angie working into 6 to 7. Oh, left-hand side. There we go. Thank you, Rick.
30 seconds left.
New race leader, Colin
15
Ike out in
seconds left.
front. Rough lap there for Zane. Going to drop him down. Oh, now Colin going to have a rough lap, and that's going to put Zane back to the race lead. Alrighty, guys, race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer call you done. Race number 2, 21.5. Race 2, 21.5 coming up next.
CJ Craig done. Colin Ike done. Carter Newman done.
As you race back to the line, you're all going to be done. Waiting on Zane, Tyler, Cutter, Derek, and Angie
Tyler
to
Diaz
finish it
done.
up.
Angie Ellis done. Cutter Ross done.
Wait on Zane and Derek.
Zane Draper done. Derek LeBeouf done.
There we go. That's race, guys. Everybody is done. All righty, fellas, put your cars down. Come on out, grab it to Marshall spot. Race number 1 in the books. It's going to be Colin Ike taking the win at a 8-lap 5:22 as he sets TQ in round number 2. Tyler Diaz is going to finish 3. Zane in the 3. Tyler Diaz in the 2. Cutter Ross in the 4. Derek in the 5. CJ Craig in the 6. Angie Ellis in the 7. And Carter Newman rounding out the field in the 8th spot. All righty, put your cars down. Come on out and get
Emma
you a Marshall
Rhymes.
spot.
David
21.5 coming up next.
Joe Wallace.
Let me tell you your TQ overall here for Novice. As we get our marshals out there.
Sign up Bobby. Jason Zilli. Brian Lofton.
So it will be Tyler Diaz taking the TQ overall here in Novice.
1 minute to the start
so
of the
Tyler
race.
Diaz, when you get done turn marshaling, please report to the podium for your interview. Tyler Diaz, for your TQ photo. Tyler Diaz, when you get done turn marshaling, please report to the podium for your
45
TQ
seconds
photo.
to the start of the race. Steve Fosh.
All right, guys, let's get the rest of our marshals out here, please. Marshals, come on out. Zane.
30 seconds to the start of the
let
race.
him pit there, and you take 6, please. All right, Carter, if you'll grab the bucket in the very back, please. In the very back, right in the middle, in the very back. I'm missing one marshal over here on the right-hand side.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Cutter's out there. Colin Ike, where you at, please? Colin Ike.
Less than 5,
down there on the end.
4, 3, 2.
It may be Tyler Diaz that I'm missing. Tyler Diaz ready to get this one underway. Need you to marshal, please. Tyler Diaz, missing you to marshal. Tyler, you can take your photo after you get done marshaling. Ready to get this one underway, buddy. Tyler Diaz to your marshal spot. Ready to get this one underway. We're missing Tyler Diaz. Tyler Diaz to the marshal spot, please. Let's go, young man. Need you in position in 5 seconds. If not, you're going to get disqualified. Tyler Diaz, quickly to your marshal spot. You going to get it? Thank you, C. All right, guys, loop's going live in 3, 2, 1, and we're off and running. It's 21-5. Two-wheel drive, independent stock buggy. All right, you're 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Right now, I got Rick Jacobs out in front, 11 lap 5:07. Bobby Phillips holding on number 2, 10 lap 5:04.
4 minutes
Still
left.
early in this race. All right, minute 45 down, 3:15 left to go. Rick Jacobs right now leading. We got a 2.7-second lead up on Bobby Phillips, who's in that number 2 spot. Steven at number 3. Brian Lofton working the 4. Emma Rhymes in the 5. Dave Russell in the 6. Jason Silly in that 7 spot. Have no start from Joe Wallace. Got to check in, but no start.
3 minutes left.
All right, you're 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Rick Jacobs right now with a 2.8-second lead here up on Bobby Phillips, who's working that number 2 spot. Steve Hojan at number 3. Right at 10 seconds back at the 2. Brian Lofton, 16 seconds back at that 3 spot. Emma Rhymes holding on to the 5. Emma right now 6 seconds back at the 4.
Left.
Dave Russell holding on to 6. Jason Cillian at number 7. Round number 5, round 5 of the Florida RC Championship Series moves to Beachline Raceway at the end of the month. Got 5 weekends here in March. That'll actually be our last race of the 10th scale before our summer break. Got 2 more rounds to go. We're going to be heading to the new Esso Raceway. Be adding that to our schedule. New race leader going to be Bobby Phillips right now out in front. Rick Jacobs holding on to that number 2 spot. Now Steve going to be working that number 3, 10 seconds back of the 2. Rick Jacobs only 1.9 seconds behind Bobby Phillips
left.
here. 4 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. It's 21-5. Two-wheel drive Indy Stock Buggy presented by Surpass Hobbies out on the track.
"45 seconds left.
Race number 3, race 3, please be ready. Race 3, please be ready, guys. Not going to get a lot of time in between races. Tyler Diaz, you need to report to podium after
30
this
seconds
race
left.
and get your TQ photo, please. Tyler Diaz.
"15 seconds left.
And race clock has expired, guys. Keep going here to computer call you done.
Sign up Bobby done. Rick Jacobs done.
All right, Bobby Phillips and Rick Jacobs going to get caught at the line here. They're going to be done. It's going to be Bobby Phillips taking the win here in round number 2 and securing TQ overall.
Jason Zilai done. Steve Fosh done. Brian Lofton done.
Wait on David Russell and Emma Rhymes. Last 2 to finish. David
Emma
Russell.
Rhymes done.
There's Emma. Wait on David Russell.
David Russell
And
done.
there we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody is done. All right, guys, put your cars down. Come on out, grab a commercial spot. Race number 3. Taking the stand. 17.5 two-wheel drive expert stock buggy. Thank you, C. Dobson, for the volunteer marshal.
Steve Hollybaugh. Breck Burns. Drower Max. Jason Venezia. Mike Herrick.
All right, guys, let's get our turn marshals out here, please. I need Bobby, Rick, Steve, Brian, Emma, David, Jason, and Joe.
Zachary Schmidt. One minute to the start of the race. Kyle Rollins. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Brock Burns.
Give me 1 sec, guys. My mic's dying here.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, waiting on a check from Jordan Newman. There he is. I have no
Jordan
check yet
Newman.
from Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz, no check from you, buddy. Ruben Diaz, no check from you. Ruben Diaz, is he still here? Oh, there he is.
Are you just watching? Oh, I got you. They're interviewing him? Oh, okay. I got you. Okay.
All righty, guys, race at number 3 coming up next. Going live here in 3.
All right, I'm here with
2,
Tyler. What's your last
1.
name again?
Diaz.
Tyler
Ruben, just
Diaz.
jump in the next race,
He is
the
your
next
TQ
race,
of the
Ruben. Jump
complete
in the next
construction
one.
novice class. How old are you, Tyler?
9.
How long have you been racing for?
I don't know.
You don't know? How you like in your novice class? I see you got an X-ray shirt on. Do you run X-ray otherwise?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Tell us a little bit. What do you prefer, the novice cars or your X-ray car?
X-ray.
All right, well, hopefully in the next couple of rounds you can run it. What's your game plan going into your finals?
To win it.
That's always a good game plan. Is that your dad right there watching you? Wow. Congratulations on taking TQ. Good luck in your finals. And thank you for coming out and racing with us, Tyler.
You're welcome.
Say thank you to anybody.
Thank you for my dad, Coral Springs, and Lance.
All right. Awesome. Well, good to see you out here. The youth are the future. And congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Kyle Rollins in the 5. Jason Venezia working at number 6. Dormax in at 7. Brock Burns holding on to the 8. Mike Herrick holding on to the 9. 130 down, 330 left to go.
3 minutes left.
Jordan Newman still leading the way with Steve Hollenbaugh right on his back bumper, only 1.1 seconds back. Zachary Schmidt working at number 3, 5 seconds away from the 2. Breck Burns in the number 4. Jordan Newman right now with a good run. Dormax in that 6th spot now. Kyle Rollins in the 7. Breck Burns in the 8. And Mike Harrod in the 9. Race 3 on the track. Race number 4 up next.
Two minutes left.
You're now 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Jordan Newman with a 10-second lead up on the field. Steve Hollenbaugh with a 5.6-second lead up on Jason Veneza, who climbs to the 3. Breck Burns working the 4. TQ in 21.5 going to be Bobby Phillips. So Bobby Phillips, go over for your TQ interview and photo when you get done with this race, please. They may be just taking a photo. They might do an interview. I don't know. It depends on where Keenan is at and what he's involved in at the time. Race number 3 right now on the track. Race number 4 going to be coming up next. Here's Jordan Newman still with the race lead. 14 seconds up on the field. Jason Veneza working in that number 3 spot. Zachary Smith holding on to the 4. Breck Burns in that 5. Dormax in the 6. Kyle Rollins in that number 7. Breck Burns in the 8.
Left.
Just over 20 seconds left to go.
$15 seconds left.
All right, guys, race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer call you done.
Steve Hollenbaugh done. Breck Burns done. Jason Venezia done. Brock Burns done. Jordan Newman done. Zachary Schmidt done. Kyle Rollins done.
Wait on Door and Mike Herrick to finish up.
Mike Herrick done.
There we go. Waiting on Door Max, last one to finish. Door Max, last one to finish.
Drawer Max done.
And there we go, guys. That's a race. Everybody is done. All right, Bobby Phillips, if you would please move over for a podium picture. Race number 4 in the books. Race number, 3 in the books. Race number 4 going to be coming next. Put your cards down, coming out, grab it to Marshall spot. Jordan Newman going to take the win. He's going to set the bar here in round
Alex
number 2
Max.
to 12-lap 5:20.
Michael Russell.
Yes, sir.
Jeff Brown.
You finished second.
Joseph Bale. John Hancock. Gene Schrout. Dustin Spallone. Ruben Diaz. Omar Colina.
What's up, buddy? 4th.
Dustin Ike.
All right, waiting on a check.
All right, everybody, we are waiting for RC sign up Bobby to come over for his interview. As I make my way gingerly out to the interview area. You are watching the Florida RC Championships round number 4 of the 10 scale series taking place here at the iconic Coral Springs. Okay, so Danny wants to take pictures first. There's Bobby. I'm here with RC Sign Up Bobby of RC Sign Up fame. When was the last time you was at Coral Springs?
Oh, probably like a Clash way back in the day, maybe 15 years ago, 12, 15 years ago, something like that. It's been a while.
It's awesome to have you out here racing with us. We was just recently up at the North Georgia Shootout hanging out. Good to see you back racing. I know you guys are working together with RC Sign Up doing some cool things, but how's your racing going this weekend?
It's doing pretty good, actually. You know, I appreciate my wife letting me come down here and play with some toy cars for a little bit. Doing pretty good. The weather's nice. The track's always good down here, and enjoying hanging out with some friends and having a good time.
Awesome. I don't know if you want to let the cat out of the bag, but I know you guys are working feverishly on RC Sign Up behind the scenes. You want to let us know what you're working on?
Yeah, I think for everybody that's watching out there in YouTube land, you probably see some of the fruits of our efforts on the screen now. In that lower left-hand corner, I think you're probably seeing a little bit of racer profile information as the racers go by. So make sure you get on RC Sign Up and update your profiles. We're constantly making some changes, working with the elite group. You know, they're the best in the business, and we're trying to make the entertainment value of YouTube and the races that you see online better. So working hard for that.
Absolutely. So go over to RC Sign Up, fill out your profile, put your pictures up, and you get to be a part of that special group that gets your stuff all down there. Well, Bobby, good to have you here. Thank you for all your hard work, and good luck in your finals, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. You too. Appreciate it.
That's RC Sign Up. Bobby, go to RC Sign Up. We're going to get back to all the action with Lance McDonald. We will be moving cameras for all the finals coming up here shortly, and I will be on the mic. So let's get back to Lance.
In the 5. Dustin Spallone right now with 11-second lead up on Ruben Diaz. Diaz right now 3 seconds up on Alex. Alex 3/10 of a second up on Gene Trout. Gene Trout now moves to the 3. Alex in the 4. Cruz in the 5. Dustin ain't getting in on the action in that 6th spot. Dustin had to step on, step off now. Over on the right-hand side after he cleared the triple. Around the horseshoe turn, got a ton of lap traffic here in front of him as they work towards the front straightaway. Diving to the inside, trying to work around some lap traffic here as he comes across the line now, all up in that mix. He's got a 14-second lead right now up on Diaz. Diaz 4.3 seconds up on Alex Max. Michael Russell holding on to 4, Walter Cruz in the 5, Gene Trout 6. Minute 15 left to go.
One minute left.
Four minutes down, 1 minute left to go. Two-wheel drive mod buggy coming up next.
45 seconds left.
Hey, if anybody has one of the laser pointer temp guns like they use in nitro cars, if you would please bring in the timing and scoring. Let me borrow it for a little bit. If anybody has one of the nitro temp guns, let me borrow it for a little bit.
15 seconds
Dustin
left.
Spallone, Ruben Diaz right now running 1 and 2. Alex Max working at number 3. Walter Cruz in the 4. Race clock about to expire here. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Jeff Brown done. Dustin Spallone.
Back to the line, guys. You're all
Ruben
going to be
Diaz
done.
done. Michael Russell done. Omar Colina done. Walter Cruz done. Joseph Bayo done.
Wait on Chase Holloway. Is he already done? That's the race, guys. Everybody is done. So Dustin Spallone going to hold on for the win and reset TQ to 12 lap 5:16. All right, so Dustin, when you get done turn marshaling, if you would please report to the podium for interview.
Richard Lewis. Kyle Paquette. Tyler Rhymes.
Looks like he's
1 minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, should have all my marshals out here. Sean Alfonso waiting on a check from you, buddy. Sean Alfonso. Two-wheel drive mod buggy. I see his car out there.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, here we go. Luke's going to go. Kyle, you're on the loop. Kyle, you're on the car. 11, going to take a lunch break. The track will be open for practice. We will take a lunch break after race 11. Track will be open for practice. It is two-wheel drive modified buggy presented by J Concepts out on the track. Everybody getting their first laps in here. We'll call it out. We should be done by 4 or 5 o'clock today. Probably close. To go. Kyle Paquette right now leading the way. Tyler Rhymes in at number 2. Sean Alfonso in the 3. Miller Freud working the 4. I need some volunteer marshal up after this race. We only have 5 racers in it. Need 3 volunteers, please.
Two minutes left.
All right, going to blow the track off after this race. Marking at number 4. So I got an unfortunate break here for Miller Freud.
One minute left.
All right, you're 4 minutes down. 1 minute left to go.
"45 seconds left. 30 seconds left.
Here's Paquette, Rhymes,
15
Alfonso,
seconds left.
and Lewis. Right now, your running order.
Richard Lewis done.
All right, wait on. Here we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody is done. Kyle Paquette going to take race win. 12 lap, 5:25. All right, guys. Once again, I need volunteer marshals. I only had 5 racers in that last race. I had 5 racers. Need some volunteers, please.
Yes, sir.
One minute to the start of the race.
What's up, Mr. Sherman? How are you enjoying your trip to the Bahamas? We hope you are well down there in the Bahamas, Mr. Sherman. We're getting ready for our moving finals here very shortly. We are on race 5 of 11 here at the iconic Coral Springs in Coral Springs, Florida. Of course, we have the F1 race going on. That would be why all hotels are so expensive for it. Yep. Daughter's wedding. And maybe we can take you up and go over to your house and have a barbecue this time. We tried like we were supposed to do the last time. But Dustin Sylvester Spallone, Joe Dodonsky, Nico Pata, C. Dobson, Kevin Ramos, Henry Clappert, Teddy Davis, Radale Torres, and Adrian Gibson. Yeah. So we got the Coral Springs track crew out there blowing off the track. As the heat comes up, the groove is starting to groove in. And traction's coming up. I got to go have a walk around and see what's going on. I'll go talk to my roving pit reporter, Mr. Patrick Rossiter, who's actually racing short course and 35 four-wheel drive wheeler. Come on, be home at 6 p.m. Yeah, Venicia's out there. Was talking to him yesterday for Florida with my Florida RC family. You know, I love being here with you guys. And I thank you guys for all the support. You're listening to Left to the Great of the No Name RC podcast. I'm here with the Elite RC Productions crew. This is the Florida RC Championships number 4 of the 10 scale series here at the iconic Coral Springs. Read about this track many, many times in magazines and seen it over the last 35 years. I believe that's how long they've been open. It's absolutely exceptional to come here and see this beautiful red clay. This is the red clay I used to dream about when I was living in Bermuda. I wanted to, we was like, if we could only get about 2 or 3 containers of this clay, we would be all right. But it's absolutely beautiful. There you see out there in the back is a small on-road track. A lot of these racers got their start here at this track. Coral Springs, Mills Pond, not too far away as well. So always good to see a track like this still hanging around. And as I say, RC tracks are sometimes in the most weirdest spots ever. We have a waste treatment facility to our just in front of the on-road track, and then we have a residential area and a alligator canal to my left. Have not seen any alligators yet. So, or iguanas. So if you guys can share this, it will greatly help us. And those who didn't make the trip down here, we understand. Hopefully you will make it for the next round. We are off to S&O Raceway next weekend for the grand opening. Then, of course, we have the Florida RC Championships in Tallahassee, capital city. I will be there. Come out and let's burn some nitro in Tallahassee. Tom says, I'm not looking hard enough. That's right, Tom, because I am staying well away from the water. Not going near that water. As they finish blowing the track, we're taking a quick break. We only have 11 heats. And Danny says, it is hot. I am now broadcasting out of the new Elite RC Elite 3 broadcasting trailer. And we've been feverishly working on this trailer for the last few weeks. Lance and I were very busy after the North Georgia shootout. We came down. After that, we spent Tuesday and Wednesday working on this track. As we get ready for our marshals, and we need to get Mr. Spallone over for his interview. A big shout out to Mr. Dustin. Mr. Dustin Spallone, who is now going to embark on a new career in the monster truck industry as a crew chief, not a crew chief, but part of the crew and a driver. Hello, Luke. How are you, my friend? Please share this out there. Let's spread the RC love. Next weekend is Cookout in Wesley Chapel at the... Do you live near that SO Raceway, Mr. Thomas? Look at it. It is absolutely beautiful track. And they race 8 scale here too as well, Luke. I really love this rhythm section where you jump up. I actually took Patrick's novice car out there and, Patrick's short course out there yesterday, as well as one of the... Oh, so we can come over to your house for some barbecue next weekend. Awesome. So we actually are going up to SO Raceway next weekend, yeah, for the grand opening. Looking forward to that. But I really love this track right here, that jump up into that section and into this triple. I beat Danny Paz at his home track in the novice cars yesterday. Absolutely demoralized him where he just put the radio on after he told me how he used to beat e-buggies here in his 3S short course truck. Danny Paz happy to be back home in Coral Springs. Doesn't live too far away from here. He's been fortunate the last 2 FRCC runs, both 8 scale and now 10 scale, have been in his neighborhood of the FRCC, being at Mills Ponds about 3 weeks ago. There's Mr. Power heading out. Looks like I think that's Mr. Power heading out to do some turn marshal. Good to see some of the 8 scale guys coming down here and racing some 10 scale with us. And with that, I'm gonna put you back over to Lance, and I'll be back with full commentary and moving cameras for the finals. So let's hand it back over to Lance.
Four minutes left.
All right, 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Patrick Rosson right now leading the way with Dustin Spallone in that number 2 spot. They're separated here by 1 second. Nico Parr in at number 3. Joe holding on to 4. Adrian now to the 4. Joe in the 5. Teddy Davis working at 6. Henry in at 7. Race number 6 right now on the track. Race number 7 going to be coming up next. Raffle tickets, guys. I got 41 raffle tickets on the dot remaining. 41 remaining. Please come on over and purchase some raffle tickets. I'll actually do a flash sale on 10 of them right now. Buy one, get one. I'll do a flash sale on raffle tickets. Buy one, get one, but that's only for 10 of them. You buy 10, and you'll get 10 free. You can buy 2 and get 2 free. So you get price of 2 for 1. We're only going to
3
sell
minutes
10 of those
left.
tickets that way. The event. 2 for 1 right now. 2 for 1. Buy one, get one. Patrick Rossiter right now leading the way with Dustin Spallone in that number 2 spot. Joe in that number 3. Nelson Garcia in the 4. Henry Clafford in that 5. Rodley Torres in the 6. Kevin Ramos in the 7. C. Dobson out of 7. Rodley Torres in the 8. Kyle Rollins in the 9. Adrian Gibson in the 10.
Good luck.
2 minutes left.
All right, you guys only have 2 tickets left on the buy one, get one. 2 left.
Thank you. Good luck.
1 minute left. "45 seconds left.
I'm winding on down there with Patrick Rossiter right now leading the way. Dustin Spallone holding on to that number 2 spot. Garcia working the 3, Joe 4, C 5, Kyle 6, Rodley in that 7, Adrian Gibson in the 8, Kevin Ramos in that number 9, Henry Clafford in the 10, Teddy Davis working the 11.
"15 seconds left. Dustin Spallone done. Patrick Rossiter done.
Oh, man, came down to 1.8 seconds here between Dustin Spallone and Patrick Rossiter, but Spallone going to take round number 2. Rossiter going to take the 2 spot. Got Nelson Garcia finish up in 3, Joe 4, and C going to come home in the 5. Waiting for everybody else to finish here.
Kyle Rollins done.
That is a race, guys. Everybody is done. Guys, put your cars down. Coming out, grab a turn marshal spot. Race at number 6 in the books. Race number 7. Coming up next. All right, you guys, quickly put those cars down. Come on out, get you a marshal spot. It's going to be 13.5 expert stock 2-wheel drive stock truck.
Sign up Bobby. Steve Hollybaugh. Jordan Newman. Jason Zilli. "1 minute to the start of the race. Chris Mayfoot.
All right, turn marshals, come on up. 18 raffle tickets. 18. That's all that remain. 18 raffle tickets. Uh-oh. That's not good, Henry. That's not good.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Ruben Diaz.
All right, just waiting on a check from Sean Alfonso. think Sean's out there.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Race number 7 currently on the track. I'm showing Teddy Davis up on the stand, and I believe he's in race 8.
Less than 5.
That's correct,
4,
Teddy, you're race 8.
3, 2.
Still
1.
no check from Sean Alfonso. Sean Alfonso, no check from you. Is he on the stand? He's in tech.
Sean Alonso.
There we go. 1 second, buddy. I'll be right with you. Here we go, guys. Loop's going live in 3, 2, 1. And we're off and running. It's 13.5 two-wheel drive expert stock truck presented by Exalt. Yes, sir.
4 minutes left.
All right, race number 7 out on the track. Race number 8 going to be coming up next. Guys, we're down to 13 raffle tickets. 13 raffle tickets remaining. Help me out here, fellas. Help me out. These raffles that we do help cover a lot of the production costs that we have here. Continue to provide you guys a first-class event. Could really use the help. Got right at 13 raffle tickets left to go. Ruben Diaz right now leading the way with Steve Hollenbaugh holding on that number 2 spot. Jordan Newman working at number 3. Bobby Phillips working the 4. Chris Mafoot in the 5. Sean Alfonso in the 6. And Jason Silly in the 7.
3 minutes left.
Even if you don't need a car or a tire wash, hell, you can still win it for $10. Turn around and sell it. Hell, I'll buy it right back from you, actually. Can make you some money. We can work out that deal. You're halfway there, racers. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Ruben Diaz, Steve Hollenbaugh, and Jordan Newman right now 1, 2, and 3. Sean Alfonso 4. Yes, sir. Three minutes down, 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes left.
What's up, Kevin?
Ruben Diaz right now with the race lead. 4 seconds up on Jordan Newman in 13.5 stock truck here. Steve Hollenbaugh working at number 3 spot. Hollenbaugh only 9/10 of a second away from that number 2. Bobby Phillips working at number 4.
Left.
Chris Mafood in that 5. Jason Silly in the 6. Sean Alfonso in the 7. $45 left to go.
45 seconds left. $30 left.
With 30 seconds left to go, Ruben Diaz right now with a 4-second lead right now up on Jordan Newman. Steve Hollenbaugh holding on that number 3. Bobby Phillips working the 4. Chris Mafood in a 5. And Jason Silly in a 6. All righty, guys, race clock has expired. Keep going here. Computer call you done.
Sign up, Bobby done.
Bobby Phillips, you're done, sir. As you race it back to the line, guys, you're all going to be done. All righty, guys, we're down to 5 tickets. 5 tickets, that's all that remains. 5 tickets remain. Nelson Garcia going to take 2.
Chris Mayfoot done.
That's going to leave me 3 tickets. I got
Steve
3
Hollenbaugh
remaining.
done.
Ruben
Jason
Diaz
Zelai
going to come
done.
across the line. He's going to
Ruben
take
Diaz
the
done.
race win.
Jordan Newman done.
As Jordan Newman going to come to 2. Steve Hollenbaugh 3. Bobby Phillips 4. Chris Mafood in the 5. Jason Silly going to finish up 6. Sean Alfonso in the 7. All right, guys, that's the race. Everybody is done. Put your car trucks down. Coming out, grab it to Marshall spot. Race number 7 in the books. Going to need 1 volunteer marshal, please. 1 volunteer marshal.
Walter Cruz. Kevin Ramos. C. Dobson.
I only crashed in lap 8. I got one bad. Sorry.
1 minute to the start of the race. Dustin Spallone.
All right, guys, again, I need 1 volunteer marshal, please. 1 volunteer marshal.
Good luck, buddy. And what race number was that? You want me to check?
Last one, 6. I only had a bad lap.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Steve Fosh.
Give me 1 second here, guys. I got to do a quick check on Adrian Gibson.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Second, 26. All right, so got a lap miss for Adrian. Get that added in for him.
Brian Nunez.
And that'll put you 4th in that race.
1 second, buddy. I'll be right with you, okay? Let me get this next race started, all right?
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I think Brian Nunez went to go get some money. Give me 1 sec.
All right, got everybody
Teddy
checked in.
Davis.
Should have all my marshals out here.
Less than 5.
Looks like I'm missing 1 marshal
3,
over here on the right-hand
2,
side. 1 marshal. I'm
1.
missing 1 marshal. Who am I missing? Let's see here. Ruben Diaz got his marshal out there. Jordan Newman, Jordan Newman, where you at, buddy? Jordan Newman needs you to marshal. Jordan Newman. Missing you. Steve Hollenbaugh right here in front of me. Bobby Phillips is out there. Chris Mafood out there. Jason Silly out there. And Sean Alfonso out there. I need 1 volunteer, please. 1 volunteer. Here comes Carter for Jordan. I need 1 volunteer. 1 volunteer. Right in the middle. You going to grab it? Thank you, Brian Lofton. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're off and running. All righty, guys. All raffle tickets have been sold. All raffle tickets have been sold. So when we get done with race number 11, we'll do the drawing. Thank y'all very much for the help and support on that. Race number 8 out on the track. Race number 9, you're coming up next. It's 13.5 Expert Stock Truck presented by Exalt. This is heat number 2.
Four minutes left.
$130 down, $330 left to go.
Three minutes left.
All right, with 2:15 down, 2:45 left to go. Dustin Spallone continually leads the way on a 12-lap 5:16. Teddy Davis working at number 2 spot. Walter Cruz in number 3. Kevin Ramos in the 4. C. Dobson in the 5. Brian Nunez in the 6. Steve Foch in that 7 spot. Race 8 currently on the track. Race number 9. 17.5 four-wheel drive Indy stock buggy coming up next.
Two minutes left.
Dustin Spallone, Teddy Davis running 1 and 2. Walter Cruz in at number 3. Kevin Ramos holding on to 4 with C. Dobson 5. Brian Nunez in that 6 spot. Got a minute 15 left to go. Dustin Spallone right now with a 15-second lead here up on Teddy Davis. Race number 8 on the track. Race number 9, you're on deck. I will need one volunteer marshal after this one. Brian Lofton has been marshaling his tail off here this weekend, so if y'all would please give him some relief.
1 minute left. $45 seconds left. $30 seconds left.
With just over 20 seconds left to go. Dustin Spallone right now with a 20-second lead here up on the field, looking to reset
left.
TQ. Ruben Diaz set TQ at a 12-lap 5:19. Dustin right now on a 12-lap 5:16.
Walter Cruz done. Kevin Ramos done.
All right, going to blow the track off after 9, guys. Going to blow the track off after 9.
Dustin Spallone done. Teddy Davis done. Steve Foch done. C. Dobson done.
Waiting on Brian Nunez. Waiting on Brian Nunez. And there he
Brian
is. That's
Nunez
race,
done.
guys. Everybody is done. Dustin Spallone going to take the win. He'll reset TQ 12 lap 5:15. That's race, guys. Everybody is done. Race number 9 going to be coming up next. I do need one volunteer marshal, someone other than Brian Lofton.
Joe Dudzinski.
Let's go ahead and let's get them checked in, guys. 17.5 Indy Stock 4-wheel drive buggy. Coming up next, going to blow the truck off after this race. Just going to grab a spot. Okay, thank you. David Russell going to come out and get a marshal spot, so thank you, sir. No, after this one. After this one. Waiting on a check from Breck Burns, Emma Rise, and RC Sign Up Bobby.
Breck Burns. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race."
Emma Rhines to check in here. So I've got my volunteer marshal out there. Hey, Steve, how are you? All right, ready to go, guys. Loop's going live here in 3,
30 seconds to the start
2,
of the race.
1. I have no check from Emma Rhymes yet. Here she comes. There she is. She's coming up on the stand. All right, everybody's on the clock. Race at number 9 out on the track. Going to blow the track off after this race. Only got 4 on the driver's stand, so we need some volunteer marshal help. I'll set up the mains, guys. We're going to take about a minimum 30-minute break after race 11. Track will be open a little bit for practice. Get yourself something to eat. Then we'll begin our mains program. Goals to be done by 5 o'clock.
4 minutes left.
One minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Joe Dudzinski right now leading the way, 13.521. Bobby Phillips holding on that number 2 spot, 13.524. Breck Burns in that number 3 spot. Emma Rhymes in the 4. Here comes your leading duo over here on the right-hand side of the track. Oh, man. Oh, no, he's carrying him down the track. Oh, that was pretty funny. Now they're all close together as they come across the line. Joe now back up into the race lead. Bobby Phillips still holding on number 2 spot, but 9/10 of a second back. Breck Burns in that number 3. Emma Rhymes working the 4. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go.
One pizza? Okay. All right. Okay.
2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Joe Dudzinski right now leading the way with Bobby Phillips holding on that number 2 spot. Breck Burns working that number 3. Emma Rhymes in the 4. 2:30 left to go. Joe right now 5.6 seconds up on Bobby. We'll do our draw right after race number 11 as well.
Two minutes left.
1:30 left to go. Bobby Phillips right now with a 3-second lead up on Joe. Breck Burns holding on to the number 3 spot. Emma Ryan's working the 4.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. Bobby Phillips with that race lead. 4.3 seconds up on Joe. Joe right now 1 lap up on Breck Burns.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds left to go here in race number 9. Race 10. You're on deck. I need 4 volunteer marshals, please, after this race. 4 volunteers. You're going to take a break, guys. Track will be open for practice. I see Walter Cruz raising his hand. He's going to stay out there and volunteer marshal. Thank you, Walter. $15 seconds left to go.
15 seconds left.
Alrighty, guys. Race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer call you done.
Sign up Bobby done. Emma Rhymes done.
All right, so we are waiting for our triple TQ, Mr. Dustin Sylvester Spallone. He took TQ in 2-wheel drive, 17.5, 13.5, 4-wheel drive, and stadium truck. So we're waiting for it to come over. As they start to blow off the track, you can hear the track has been on it today. Taking a break, blow off the track and get that traction as the heat is coming up. And the groove is starting to form here at Coral Springs. Like they want to thank you guys for joining. We will have moving cameras here for the all finals. And of course, left to great on the mic, doing the interviews, doing everything we need to do. I want to say a big shout out to everybody, for all the sponsors. There's Teddy. He didn't TQ, so he doesn't get an interview. But I'm going to go over and hang out with Teddy in a bit in the Felix Hobbies pit, as Dustin now struggles to get all his cars in both hands. As we take a picture, Danny Paz tirelessly working away to bring you guys, and he has to walk about 100 yards away to take a picture. And we're going to talk to Dustin Spallone as he puts his cars on, because, you know, victory weighs heavy on the victors. And when you TQ 3 rounds of 3 different classes, come over, Dustin. Here we go. As soon as Dustin Sylvester Spallone, we are ready to talk to Mr. Spallone here. What's up, Dustin, man? Cars are looking good. You're looking good. You just took 3 TQs. How do you feel?
Feels pretty good. Feels good to be back here at Coral Springs. You know, this is where it started for me. First started racing off-road here. Beautiful track conditions, beautiful weather. Cars are feeling good. Jake Concepts tires are hooked up. Exalt power is ripping, so it's great.
Yeah, your cars are beautiful out there. Love your paint job, easy to pick out. I got some video of you as well. Looking good. Your last race probably for a while as well.
Yeah, it's RC might be going on hold for a little bit. Going on to some more monster trucking, so we'll see where that leads. Not completely done with RC. We'll do some stuff here and there when we can, but just having fun and enjoying it while I can.
All right. Well, congratulations on taking 3 TQs. Congratulations on the new opportunity as well. And we look forward to you putting on a show in the finals, and good luck to you, man.
Thanks, Lefty. Should be fun.
Yeah, man, it's good to see you. Good to see you. All right, there's Dustin Sylvester Spallone, your triple TQ here. He TQ'd two-wheel drive 17.5, Wheeler 13.5, and stock stadium truck. Congratulations, dude, and good luck.
Thank you.
All right, back to all the act. Remember, we will have moving cameras in the finals, and we're going to...
Can I please have 4 volunteer marshals? 4 volunteer marshals to the track, please. 4 volunteers. All right, guys, I think they're all done with the blowers. Let's go ahead and let's get our turn
Patrick
marshals out here,
Rossiter,
please.
Chris
Guys,
Craig,
they're getting them checked
Teddy
in.
Davis, Joe Wallace, Richard Lewis.
If I can please have, I got 1 volunteer. If I can have 3 more. I need 3 more volunteers, please. 3 more volunteers. Here comes Sean Alfonso. Thank you, Sean. Need 2 more. 2 more marshals, please. 2 more marshals. Just waiting on a check from Brian Nunez. Not going to make it, Brian? Okay. Brian not going to make it. Here comes Walter Cruz. I need 1 more volunteer. 1 more volunteer. Can I have 1 volunteer marshal, please? 1 volunteer. Here comes Kyle Rollins. Yep. Here we go. All right. Looks like Sean's having, or excuse me, Teddy's having some issues. All right, so it looks like he's just going to send it. All right, guys, here we go. Loop's going to go live in 3, 2. Race number 11.
Four minutes left.
All right, 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Patrick Ross leading the way here in 13.5 two-wheel drive short course, presented by High Tech. .130 down, 3:30 left to go. We're going to take at least a 30-minute break, guys. After race 11, at least a 30-minute break. I'll do the rifle drawing, set up the mains. Track will be open for practice. We'll have at least a 30-minute break. Yes, sir.
3 minutes left.
All right, you're halfway there. Race first, 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Patrick Rossiter continuing to lead the way. Teddy Davis working in that number 2 spot. Race number 11, you're coming up next. Joe Wallace holding on to that number 3. Richard Lewis working the 4. Chris Craig in that number 5 spot. Uh-oh. So we got one stopped over here. Oh, popped off ball cup on that far. Watch out on the caution, far left-hand side now. Just over 2 minutes left to go. Rossiter right now with a 1 lap lead up on Teddy. Teddy 5.5 seconds up on Joe.
2 minutes left.
.90 seconds left to go. And Rossiter still leading the way here with Teddy Davis working at number 2 spot. Joe Wallace in the 3, Chris Craig 4.
One minute left.
.45 seconds left to go.
45 seconds left.
Rossiter coming across the line in the short course, still with the race lead.
30 seconds left. $15 seconds left.
Just over 10 seconds left to go.
Teddy Davis done.
All right, guys,
Patrick
as you race
Rossiter
back
done.
to the line, you'll all be done. All right, guys,
Chris
only have
Craig
5 in
done.
this one. I need 3 volunteers for our last race, last qualifier. Need 3
Joe Wallace
volunteers,
done.
please. All right, that's race. Patrick Rossiter going to take the win. Set TQ. Again, guys, I need 3 volunteers. Got 4-wheel drive mod buggy coming up next. Going to grab, all right, Bobby Phillips going to grab a spot already. Looks like Walter Cruz going to stay out there. So I got 2 of my 3 that I
Miller
needed.
Freud.
We'll get Rossiter, Teddy, Joe, Chris, Richard to
Kyle
Marshall.
Paquette. Jesus Rios.
What's that?
Rick Jacobs. Henry Clappert.
Yeah, it does look
Joseph
good.
Bale.
Yeah.
Dustin Ike. Omar Colina. Rodolfo
Your 4-wheel
Torres.
don't look bad either. It don't. It actually looks pretty good. Seriously. Yeah, it don't look bad. I was watching it. It don't look bad. All right. Looks like I'm missing
Steven Hernandez.
no marshals. They're all out here. Thank you to all the volunteers. Just waiting on a check from Sean Alfonso and Nico
1
Parra.
minute to the start of
He
the
and I are
race.
going to have an arm wrestling match here in a little bit. I'm going to show him some of that old man strength.
Nico Pera.
I'm going to rip out his virginity.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
What's that? Yeah. I'm not sure that's a problem. All right, guys. Waiting on Sean
30
Alfonso to
seconds
check
to
in.
the start of the race. Sean Alonso.
Rick Jacobs running down off the stand. Let's see what he's
15
got.
seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, guys, your loop is live. Loop is live. Y'all don't have to start at one time. Nice and easy. All right, our final qualifier of the day. Four-wheel drive modified buggy presented by J Concepts out on the track. Louie, you're not going to put that e-buggy out there. It's practice for participants only. All right, Nico Parr right now leading the way. Stefan Hernandez in that 2. Dustin Eichen at number 3. Rick Jacobs in the 4. Jesus in the 5. Joseph in the 8. Sean in the 7. Miller in the 8 now. Got Omar in the 9. Rodley in the 10. Henry in the 11. 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go.
4 minutes left.
Stefan Hernandez now up into the race lead. Nico Parra down to that number 2 spot. Go one upside down. I'm going to blame that on his dad. He's coming to get it. He's running around the backside of the wall. He's coming. Stefan Hernandez right now with the race lead. 6/10 of a second up on Nico Parra, who's in that number 2 spot. Dustin Ike working at number 3. Rick Jacobs 4. Henry Clafford in the 5. Sean Alfonso in the 6. Joseph Bayo in the 7.
Left.
Miller Floyd in that number 8 spot. Rod laying at 8 now. Stefan and Nico running 1 and 2. Dustin Ike working at number 3. Rick Jacobs holding on to the 4 with Sean Alfonso 5. Oh, we got one out there with a brake on the steering. Got a long lap for Kyle Paquette. First lap, long lap.
2 minutes left.
All right, 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go here in race number 11. Final qualifier of the day here for round 4, Florida RC Championships presented by J Concepts. Racing here in sunny South Florida at Coral Springs RC track, very historic track. It's had a lot of big races here over the years. At times, how in the world did we ever fit 250 entries in this place? How did we do that? Now I know what it was. There wasn't that many trailers back then. There were very few trailers back then. Everybody pitted out of the back of their car or truck.
1 minute left.
And I remember there were no cars that were allowed in this back lot right here. All the cars had to be outside. Stefan Hernandez right now with a 2.7 second lead up on Nico Parra. Dustin Ike holding on that number 3 spot. Rick Jacobs in that number 4. 40 seconds left to go. Joseph in the 5. Sean 6. Rodley 7. Omar 8. Kyle 9. And Miller. If anyone is interested in purchasing a 17.5 Exalt or Surpass motor or 21.5, I got a smoking deal on them for $80. $80. Brand new. If you'd like to purchase a 17.5 or a 21.5 from Exalt or Surpass Hobbies. I got a smoking deal on them. They are brand new for $80. Uh-oh, going stopped here at the end of the front straightaway. Sean Alfonso having some issues right here at the end of the race.
Dustin Ike done. Steven Hernandez done.
All right, Steven Hernandez done. Steven Hernandez looks like he is going to sneak in, and he will take the TQ here in round number 2.
Nico Parra done.
Nico going to come on with that number 2 spot. Waiting on Sean, Rodley, and Kyle got 3 left to finish. Waiting on Sean, Rodley.
Rodley Torres done.
There, waiting on Sean. Winner's choice of a car kit or a tire wash station. So get your raffle tickets out, guys. Get your raffle tickets. Going to do 2 drawings here, guys. Going to do 2 drawings. So get your raffle tickets ready.
Tyler Rhymes. Controlled practice has started.
All right, guys. Track is open for practice. All right, get your tickets out, fellas. Get your tickets out and mixing them up as we speak. Going to pull 2 tickets out of here. Really appreciate the support from everybody.
Drawer Max.
I'm here with Stefan Hernandez, who takes TQ overall of Mod 4-wheel drive. How you liking the track this weekend?
I mean, it's my home track, so I'm used to racing this probably 3-4 times a month. So I'm pretty used to the clay, the conditions, and pretty much know what to expect, you know.
Yeah, everybody said as soon as the sun comes out today and starts heating up, you'll see a black groove. Are we gonna see more traction than this later on?
Yeah, it's gonna pick up later on, and we're probably gonna be moving to like a harder compound tire for sure.
All right, I'm excited to be here at your home track. You guys are very fortunate to have such a beautiful home track. Good luck in your finals, man, and congratulations on taking the TQ overall.
Good to see you guys here, man. Thanks a lot.
That's Stefan. He takes the TQ, a 4-wheel drive mod. Our finals coming up, and we're taking a 30-minute break. Lanny and I are gonna do a walkabout, and we'll see you with moving cameras for all the finals. We will be restarting the feed as well, so it will be starting on YouTube and Facebook. So don't go anywhere. We will be restarting the feed, and you can share it all over again.